night call to tell you how I feel. I want to drive you through the night, down the hills. I gotta tell you something you don't want to hear. I'm gonna show you where it's dark, but have no fear.
There's something inside you. It's hard to explain. They're talking about you, boy, but you're still the same. There's something inside you. It's hard to explain. They're talking about you, boy, but you're still the same.
I'm giving you a night call to tell you how I feel. I want to drive you through the night, down the hills. I gotta tell you something you don't want to hear. I'm gonna show you where it's dark, but have no fear.
There's something inside you. It's hard to explain. They're talking about you, boy, but you're still the same. There's something inside you. It's hard to explain. They're talking about you, boy, but you're still the same. There's something inside you. There's something inside you. It's hard to explain. It's hard to explain. They're talking about you, boy, but you're still the same. changing. The knowing feeling could make you fall from the dreamy skies. Suddenly the deepness can't get through. Realize I fall along with you. And you're looking into cold green eyes. Ooh.
Is he spamming one of those little craving precious attention?
The Omega Lord seed.
I got a little bit of an announcement.
Be transparent. I've been unfaithful.
Stupid man costume donated $5. I want to fuck my wife.
Beautiful family and a wife.
Back, 2 times.
Wife.
Person, STD.
Probably gonna take his time off to focus on being unfaithful. Being transparent. I've been unfaithful.
What the fuck?
I got a little bit of an announcement.
Be transparent. I've been unfaithful.
Stupid man costume donated $5. I want to fuck my wife.
What the fuck is this?
Wife.
Back, 2 times.
Wife.
Person, STD.
Probably gonna take his time off to focus on being unfaithful. Being transparent. I've been unfaithful.
Wait, do I sound robotic? Dude, does it sound okay? Hello? It's fine?
Truth is, anime is trash. And fuck you.
Come on, MHS, let's proudly present something.
Sounds fine? It's just you both.
Weebs, why don't you
Didn't you skip? I didn't skip it, I just paused it. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out stuff. Dude, I don't know if I like this top. Like, I haven't worn it in a long time, and I think I remember why I didn't wear it. I don't really like it that much. I feel like it makes me look fucking awkward. I don't know. I don't like the fit, dude. I don't like... think I want to change actually. Hey. Just change it. Changing stream? Oh yeah, dude. I'll change on stream. Mom can't talk. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Okay. I don't know if I like this either. My eye is fucking itching. Oh my god. Is stream skipping? I don't know. I don't see it. Dude, so I don't actually have a mirror to like look at myself, so I only can tell what my outfit looks like when I get on stream. Momo instead of plushie. Momo is actually on my floor right now using... Okay, this is kind of loud. Okay, so Momo is actually on my floor using my other plushie as a pillow, so I didn't want to like move him and mess up that. I don't know why, I just feel fucking uncomfortable today. Jesus. Move, chair. Are you a vampire? Is that why mirrors don't work? Dude, it's not the mirrors don't work, I just don't have one.
This is a cutie pie Japanese girl. You'll never be the protagonist in an anime. You'll never have superpowers that allow you to overcome your most greatest tribulations. You'll always be a loser.
I've got the flu, boys.
Oh no! Government, I'm sorry, dude. Thank you for the 7 months, though. I'm glad at least you could prime sub while you have the flu. Hope you feel better.
We bring in the studio this morning one of the gay rights activists, Mr. Should I call you Mr.?
Yes.
Thank you for coming in.
What is this fucking?
Thank you, buddy.
Why are you gay?
I'm not gay. Very
What is this Twitch music shit? Like compilations of just streamers that are like doing random shit and making it into a music, into a song. Jesus Christ. Whew. Holy shit. Okay, so I kind of got on stream a little late today. Sorry about that. I can break down like what happened. I went to sleep at like a normal time. I really did. And then I got woken up really early by my cat. And then I went back to sleep. And I woke up again like around 9 a.m. or so. I actually don't even know what time it was. I'm just assuming it was 9 a.m. And one of the people that lives here was talking on the phone right outside my room for like 30 minutes. Really, really, really loud. And I couldn't sleep. So that kept me up again. And then I also don't have, like, my AC is broken, so it's really hot in my room. Especially in the morning because the sun coming in makes my room even hotter. So, dude, I just had a really shit morning. Like, I couldn't fucking sleep, and I just feel like fucking absolute trash. And on top of that, like, I feel like shit because I didn't wake up, and I want to wake up early. So I just like fucking, I feel like bad because of that too. Yeah, a lot of people have been getting sick. My mom got sick. My brother had fucking a sinus infection and went to the hospital. I got sick. Everyone around me is just sick. And yeah, it's that fucking time of the year, dude. Everyone's getting sick. Sucks. It's the corona. True. Yeah. So I got a stream and I just wanted to chill, watch videos, because I had a couple videos that I wanted to watch. Actually only one. And then I could play Subnautica depending, or just like hanging out and chilling. It might be a short-ish stream today, just because I got on late and I don't know. We'll see how like I feel throughout the fucking day. Eat raw garlic. I didn't test that method before I got when I got sick, so I don't know if that shit actually works. How long has your AC been broken? Like 5 days. No one has come by to fix it. There's also, my house just has like a bunch of ants as well that no one's come by to fix. and everything just kind of seems like it's falling apart and dying. I complain about the temperature for the exact opposite. It's been the negative Fahrenheit from time to time. It's got. I'm sorry, dude. When are they gonna fix it? I don't know. I don't know if it's ever gonna get fixed. I don't fucking know. Nothing, dude, nothing ever gets fixed here. Like, they call the people in the house are supposed to call someone to come fix it, and then it never fucking works. I don't see. And they never show up. It's just, they're just like, oh, like, we forgot, or, oh, we were so busy, oh, it was raining, so we couldn't come. And, you know, just always make an excuse, and nothing ever fucking gets fixed. So yeah, I'm just chilling with that, I guess. We couldn't come, it was raining. A genuine excuse. That was the bug guy's excuse as well. Like, oh, we couldn't come spray, like, bug spray inside your house because it was raining. I'm like, bitch, yeah, I get if you couldn't spray it outside, but, like, you can come inside and fix it. Like, it's not raining inside, dude. Marry me? Where do you live? Do you have a car? Do you have a 401k? Do you have a dog or a cat? I actually talked to my brother today, and he's like, Storm, or he doesn't call me Storm, but I call myself Storm in story times. Like, hey, you need to do your taxes.
What do you think of that, Mr. Pajama wearing, basket face, slipper wielding, Clyde Street buckle, gather up and blade maw, blithering gomerel, Jesse off looking stoner, near fluky sand milk drinking, soy face, show pit, min moved, sniveling worm-eyed hootin' block, vile stooging curry break tatty.
Why'd people happy?
No one has used that in such a long time. Grab, thank you for the $25, dude. Yeah, I have special alerts for certain amounts of money. That I fucking love that shit. You guys ever seen Samurai Jack? So good. Such a good fucking show. Damn girl, you thicker than a bowl of oatmeal. Thanks, dude.
We get a 360 GIF if we activate a BTTV emote, says Kaiser Bowl. Yeah, but BTTV is like a third-party thing, and I don't know.
I'm trying to find fucking music that I put on here. Oh, it's not shuffled, is it? It's not gonna shuffle, is it? Okay. Decade-old memes? Dude, I don't remember what the alerts are, like, for the specific amounts, but I have a couple. I know that. I have a couple. I meant the oatmeal couple comment. Oh. Dude, let's come up with compliments for thickness, dude. That isn't just the normal, damn girl, you're thicker than a bowl of oatmeal, right? Okay, so let's come up with one, right? What are we thinking? Dinosaurs. Right, like, Oh, damn, girl, you're thicker than, Holy shit, dude, I think the oatmeal one is the only one that works. Curvy? The Saturn's rings. That doesn't roll off the tongue as well. Cottage cheese? Not gonna finish the joke. I'm thinking of a new one, Saker. I'm trying to think of a new one. Cottage cheese is just gross. Dude, maybe the oatmeal one's the tried and true and that's the only one that works. What's this song? There you go. You can just do song, and I'll tell you what song it is. I will. Thicker than peanut butter. Good, good, close. About to play DreamHack. If I win, 100 gifted. Pog. No, he said it in chat. Guys, you heard him. 100 gifted if he wins, alright? You better. Yo, he's gonna intentionally throw the tournament. So he's like, God fucking damn it. I'd eat you even if I had an allergy. An allergy to what? Fucking thoughts, dude? What? Oh, peanut butter.
Transitioned into Prime. Wow, we have a good day. Hopefully can watch when I'm home later.
Excellent, thank you for the Prime. Transition into 14 months of Prime sub. Thank you so much, dude. Amazon Prime for 14 months. Pog champ. Feels good. So many fucking emotes, dude. Pog champ. Okay champ. Feels good. Peepo love. Peepo blanket. Peepo glad. Lol W5 head. Hypers. Thanks, XM. You got it before Dom was able to steal it? Nice. The better streamer. Got it. See, I'm not here to steal it from you. I'm here to slowly coax it out of you. Eventually you'll give in. $100 what? I just arrived. Will said if he wins DreamHack, he'll gift 100 subs. Pog! Right? He won't do it. Okay, Momo. Hi, Pavi. What's today? The 21st? We need 100 viewer boys. What? 22nd? Dude, you're in the fucking future? 21st? Friday? It's Friday. Sick. What are you guys doing tonight for Friday? He won't do it. Are you kidding me? Dude, Will hasn't given more than I would say probably $20 to his channel. There's no way he's gonna gift 100 subs, the fucking cap lord himself. And like, that's fine. Dude, he didn't even do it when he won 19th place at TwitchCon Twitch Rivals. What was it? Fucking TFT? Dude, why'd you time out Anansi? What the fuck? That's a fucking weird shit. I'm gonna ferment a new batch of what? I'm lurking in Storm's chat until Clash starts in League. Until what starts? Is that a new game mode or some shit? Write Python, watch Storm, eat pizza, play video games. Python? What? I didn't even see what Anansi said. Why'd you time him out? I didn't even get to fucking see it, dude. The fastest timeout in the West. Holy shit. It's a Mexican fermented pineapple. Oh, it's a drink. Okay. I don't really like pineapple, dude. What are you guys thoughts on pineapples? Good, bad? I don't really like pineapples that much. Too focused on my mustache. Oh, so yeah, dude, it's growing in nicely. I'm excited. Pineapple on pizza's okay? Nah. Also, Nancy, if you're still... I lifted the timeout on you. Okay, so I saw what you saw. Or I saw what you said. And, I talked about it before, and it's kind of like... It's kind of a weird subject to talk about. When people... Like, I don't really like when people in chat talk about, like, my viewers, or how many viewers I have, or how many I should have, or how many I don't have, or how many I need, some, whatever, viewers to talk about. So... I guess if you talk about it in chat, it's not, like... I'm not gonna ban you, but just don't. Okay, guys? Cool. Storm, you should have 1 million viewers. Fucking ban him. Get this fucking cuck out of here. What am I going to do? Not all that much. I don't feel great, even though I'm not in the absolute mess I was on Tuesday. Oh, I'm sorry, dude. Little known fact, pineapple's bad for you. Yeah, I don't know. Is pineapple bad for you? Because it's... I know pineapple, like, doesn't it eat away at your taste buds? Like, it disintegrates them? It does. Yeah, just don't eat it a lot. Like, you can eat... Dude, I'm sure pineapple's fine. You know, once a fucking... every once in a while. Just don't eat it... Just don't eat a lot. What made you want to post an Instagram pic after basically a year? What? After basically a year? Dude. Oh, dude. I don't know. Maybe so my Instagram can grow and I'll get people to like it. I took a cute pic and I was like, hey, do you guys want to see this? And they did, so. Also, if you're saying basically a year, I posted one on Christmas and then I posted one in February. The next year, basically a year. Haha, good one. Good one. On New Year's Eve, right, the next day, you know, when you're hanging out with your peeps on New Year's Eve, okay, and then the next day, January 2nd, right, we go hang out, and then you meet up again, and you're like, oh hey dude, I haven't seen you in a year. Haha, XD, fucking lol, dude. Like, yeah, good one, champ. We're gonna keep using that one. See you next year. Like, Jesus God. He means he loves your Insta and wants more pics? Dude, who doesn't? Baby Boomer, you haven't posted an Insta pic in a whole decade, Storm. Dads this year were especially excited. Yeah, it's in a whole decade, dude. Dude, you've been waiting an awful long time. It has enzymes. How long can you chew for that? Burns your mouth. Anyone who eats pineapple on pizza should get the death penalty. Okay. I'm waiting for the fun fact about pineapple that everyone knows. Oh, guys, did you know? Guys, come here. I'm gonna tell you a secret. All right. Did you know? Did you know? Pineapple. Did you know, guys? Hold up. Pineapple? Penis. Has nothing to do with pineapple, but a healthy diet. Hi Storm, I had to take something for a migraine, but I'm here nonetheless. Pog you. Hope your migraine goes away. Yeah, something like if you ingest pineapple, like your dick grows like by 6 inches or something. Also, your balls get way bigger. And your nipples elongate to look like fucking Pinocchio's nose, dude. It's insane. Pineapple's properties, they should be studied. Damn, I could have an 8-inch dick. Pineapple penis. You can use pineapple to make meat tender? I bet you can. Hi, Nanner. Hi. It's true? Yeah, okay. I don't not believe you. I'm hungry, SpongeBob. Pineapples, am I right? What is your best... Okay, guys. You're hanging out with your bros, alright? Let's say, okay, you're hanging out with your bros, you're doing something, like... Oh, bro. Notorious with the 5 gifted fucking badooms! What the heck, man? Notorious, the absolute god! In case Will loses... Dude, now he just has to dono 95! What a fucking guy, dude. Only 95 gifted subs. Pog. Mango ML Winston, Minosti, Juice, Poisoned Penguin. Welcome to the storm, guys. Thank you for the gifted subs, Notorious. I appreciate it. What do you mean in case? Pineapple doesn't just make the white liquid that I shouldn't say the name because family friendly have better quality. Yours is white? What was I talking about? Oh yeah. Okay, so you guys are hanging out at the bar, right? Or maybe you like meet up with some dudes and you wanna, you wanna be the cool guy, the funny guy in the group because that's like how you exert dominance, right? Is if you're the cool funny guy, then you are like automatically alpha Chad status, right? So what is your best joke? You break it to everyone and you forever are known as the fucking cool funny dude with the best jokes. What's your joke? Joke of choice, chat. What is it? Nope, not pickup lines. I ask for pickup lines way too much, dude. Jokes. My educational career. My life. Okay. Tapes and CDs. What? I have some good info on pineapples. Why did the kid drop his ice cream and get hit by a bus? Telling canned jokes is lame. Having a good general sense of humor is better. I mean, dude, not wrong. But how are you gonna tell people, like, how did I mean, but like we're also, you know, we're you know how people like disregard the spontaneity and just the overall lightheartedness of a good joke, dude. You know what I mean? Everyone's always like coming up with random shit. You know, like having a sense of humor is cool, but actually telling a good joke, now that's, dude. I'd fuck anyone who told me a good joke, honestly. I don't have jokes, I improvise. So what I take from that is no one's ever told you a good joke. True. True enough. True enough, Alex. Same to you? Do you like any comedians? I like Dave Chappelle. I liked his specials on Netflix. I thought they were really funny. Just disappear. Whoa. Did you guys see them? The Netflix specials? Storm, watch this. Pineapple makes meat tender. Val! Okay. Chappelle's probably my favorite too. I tried to get tickets to see him in my town a few months ago. They were $800. Yeah, no, fuck that. Fuck that, dude. I went, like, look, I don't really go to concerts that often, and I don't like really like any shows either. You know what I mean? Like plays or shows or fucking comedians or any type of thing that you go out and you like see people live. I don't really do that often. I've never paid more than $100 for a ticket to go anywhere. I went to the Game of Thrones concert twice, and the ticket for that wasn't even 100. It was like maybe 60, 80, depending on like the seat you get, and I got really good seats too. Only if I could donate to Nana to buy more claw and make life less sucky. I mean, you could always just get her PayPal. Wouldn't call myself a sugar daddy, but I can sprinkle some here and there. Doesn't sugar daddy imply that you are paying, like you're taking care of someone who is also like doing stuff for you in return? Like, you know what I mean? Like doesn't a Splenda, dude, a sweet and low daddy, dude, a stevia daddy, holy fuck. A stevia, that makes sense, because it's not like, it's like you are stevia, dude, because it's like fake sugar that is like it's like the replacement to real sugar. It's just as sweet, but it's just kind of fake. And it's better for you. So marriage, but without like the you know what I mean? The paperwork of marriage and the whole thing. Christielia? I don't know who that is. I'd only go to a live thing if it was like an orchestra. I went to an orchestra thing. I haven't been to a lot of things. I used to go to a lot of concerts back in like middle school when I was interested in. I went like to Warped Tour for like 3 years. They were like separate years. Like I went to one in 2010, and then I went 2012, and I think I went in like 2013, maybe 14. I was like that fucking girl, dude. I went to fucking Warped Tour. For those of you who don't know what Warped Tour is, it's basically a bunch of different bands and groups and singers all go to one area, and it's like it's like multiple concerts happening all at once basically in an amusement park, right? But without like rides, it's just a bunch of concerts in like one huge area. It's an edgy teen festival. Yeah. It's usually like rock music. Usually. It's probably different now, but like back in the day it was mostly rock. Like rock, like metal and rock and like alternative music. Nowadays it's probably more pop, indie, alternative type artists. But yeah, back in the day it was way different. Back in my day, back in like 2012. Dude, you think Billie Eilish should go to Warped Tour? That would be fucking insane. Yeah, Coachella, I feel like Warped Tour now would just basically like be a Coachella, but I think like it's just a bunch of upcoming like punk bands. Is Warped Tour still a thing? I'm sure. I haven't actually, dude, is there Warped Tour 2020? If there was, it would be this summer, wouldn't it? Well, for me anyway, for like if they come to Florida. Bands Warped Tour 2020? Wait, it's not happening. Wait. They stopped? Did they stop in like 2019? Was last year the last one?
You should see me in the crowd. I'm gonna run, there's nothing to help. Watch me make 'em bow.
Yeah, it's gone. Wow, that's interesting. They stopped. They did their last one. Fuck. Twitch thought? Twitch thought about what? Good one. You can say thought, by the way. Just say thought. Twitch thinks? No, they don't. No, they fucking don't. My friend got kicked in the face at one while watching Beartooth. Yeah. See, I don't like the whole going into like the crowd, dude, like the mosh pits and the fucking hammer fists, dude, and the helicopter arms. Like I'm not into that, you know, sweating next to people. Not the funnest. It's a prank, you dip? Dude, that was a really shitty prank. This is what I'm talking about, dude. Never underestimate a good joke, because you can definitely tell when a joke is bad. And that was fucking bad. God. Good try. Good try. As a girl, mosh pits don't seem okay. Mosh, dude, as a girl, I mean, it shouldn't matter, right? You're choosing to like go in there and get the fucking shit beat out of you, potentially. It's just, dude, literally it's just humans chucking themselves at one another. Fuck, why would anyone be interested in that? I don't understand. That doesn't sound like fun. So that's basically my concert extent, like, that I've done. I've seen a couple like solo concerts as well, like one inside a club, so there wasn't much room to do mosh pits. It wasn't a very mosh pit type band either. You guys know the band All Time Low? Yeah, they're not really that good anymore, but they used to be really big back in like 2014, and that was like their peak, their prime, dude. Like 2012 to like 2014, 2015, All Time Low was at their prime. Probably one of the most popular like alternative boy bands. Mosh pit seems like, how do I put this? Spaces for neurodivergent folks to get some of the shakes out. Okay. Did you used to be a scene kid? No. Scene kids put way too much effort into their appearance. Like, way too much. I didn't put that much effort. I did, like, I only started doing this eyeliner for stream. I never wore, like, eyeliner before in my life. Before I started streaming, or even makeup in general. I used to wear makeup back in, like, when I was in middle school, but, like, not to this extent. Not that it never looked this good, either. But I did used to do just, like, black eyeliner just around my eyes, dude. Full on. I would say I looked more like an emo kid than a scene kid. Just black skinny jeans with a band t-shirt, like band t-shirts and like Invader Zim hoodie. Yeah, that was middle school Storm. I looked fucking awkward. I didn't know how to dress. I was just like, I'm dark, dude. Like, I want to express my dark hidden emotions and yeah, stuff like that. Did you at least listen to the bands on your shirt? Yeah, I did. I did. I only got the shirts because I liked the band. Did you, Roar XD? I didn't go to the extent of Roar XD. I never liked using XD, actually. Even back then, I never liked using XD as an actual, unironically using an emote. Running and bumping isn't that bad. It's the asshats that are like purposely swinging and kicking to hurt people instead of just having fun with the music. Those are the guys that need to be dragged out. Yeah, dude, my brother used to go into a lot of mosh pits and someone literally elbowed him straight in the nose and broke his nose. And it's just because he was swinging his arms around in a circle. Just arms out and just swinging, dude. Like, that's literally just trying to hurt people. That's not dancing, dude. That's not having a good time. You're just trying to fucking harm others. Cogger's arms out, dude. Oh, fuck. Elementary school, I had these cool orange pants with zippers at the knees that turn them into shorts. Oh, fuck, dude. Those are efficient for camping. Like, hey, dude, they're gonna fucking laugh at you until when you go on the camping trip and you're going from shorts, dude, and it gets cold at night and you add them and you turn them into pants. Be like, damn. That guy's prepared for whatever fucking life's chooses to face or throw at him. I used to listen to Bring Me the Horizon. Yeah, I wasn't a huge Bring Me the Horizon fan. Not them. I wasn't really into like screamo metal type shit that much. Like a couple bands, but like not my favorite. type of music. Yeah, jokes on the muddy out. My pant legs are safe. Easy. Used to. I still listen to Bring Me the Horizon. Dude, didn't the lead singer's voice get fucked up because he was screaming without properly doing it, and he was just like fucked up his entire vocal cords?
It might not be the right time.
Dude, who had trip pants? Who went full out Hot Topic zoned, dude, and just bought trip pants, dude? The baggy ass pants with like all the buckles and the zippers, and they looked super heavy. And the suspenders. Anyone? Dude, do you guys know? Let me show you a picture, dude. You don't know what trip pants are? I see them all the time. They're basically like goth kid pants. Let me just make sure there's no one like. Okay, so this. These are trip pants. So yeah, they just have like suspenders and a bunch of buckles, dude, and a bunch of just different fucking shit going on. Yeah. They're cyber goth pants, basically. Basically, yeah. I wasn't super into those. Amen. The wider the pant legs, the better looking. Looking like a Kingdom Hearts character, LMAO. Dude, Kingdom Hearts characters don't look like that, but I get what you're saying. I think Kingdom Hearts characters do it right, because they can have like these big ass pant legs, but still look cool. Like, now that you're putting that image into my head, Sora kind of has like trip shorts, dude. I'm not into it. No, because okay, look. Okay, so like look. So look, where it becomes okay is because they're like poofy shorts, but they have this cinch right here. And that's see, dude, that's what makes it not trip, dude. That's what makes it not goth. See, this is just Japan. This is just Japanese fashion, dude. Because they always have those like types of pants that cinch at the fucking calves or the ankles or whatever. You know what I mean? Like jogger types. You guys are for a pair of nice joggers. That's what makes it like Japanese style. Also the buckles, the zippers, the buttons, dude. Very Japanese. He's got clown shoes though. Yeah, they have really big feet. I never understood why. Never understood. Okay, look, we don't have to talk about the organization members, alright? We don't have to talk about them. They literally have chains on their clothes. It looks cool! It looks cool! Kingdom Hearts characters look cool, dude. Don't fucking stop. It's the creator is just implementing his style choices on all his characters. That's what he wants to look like. Or what he looks like, maybe. Okay, so I wanted to watch. So yesterday I watched Pro Gamer video on Jubilee, and they came out with a new video literally 4 hours later as I was streaming, but I didn't see it until I ended stream. I'm like, oh fuck, well then that's tomorrow's content. So we're gonna watch this one. Do all men think the same? Featuring an NFL player.
Always got all my skincare from the females in my life.
I have a great salt scrub for you. You should get over here.
Whoa.
Oh damn. Salt scrub? Have
On
you
this
seen it?
episode of Spectrum, we wanted to explore the topic of masculinity. In the last couple of years, there's been intense scrutiny on masculinity in America. We traveled to Chicago and partnered with Gillette and Walgreens to bring together a group of men, including NFL star, first-round pick, and former
Holy
Chicago Bears
shit.
football player Kyle Long, to demonstrate that men can open up and tackle questions
That
on
man's a
topics
fucking
ranging
truck.
from gender roles in society, showing emotion, beauty, and even skincare. Our objective was to have an honest conversation about what it means to be a man today. This is Spectrum.
Look at how tall.
Enjoy the episode.
I believe sports are more masculine than the arts. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1, go. All right.
What's happening?
It was natural.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
Well, now I'm curious.
Yeah, I'm just really
How
curious.
am I disagreeing with the professional NFL player on sports?
Because some of the most quote-unquote manly men in my life are musicians, actors, people that I relied on as an image of masculinity. So to say
How are you
that
gonna
art-
look at Jason Momoa, right? Fucking Khal Drogo, Aquaman, and say that sports are more masculine than the arts, dude? How you gonna look at that how you gonna look at Dwayne The Rock Johnson, dude? Well, he was a former WWE, but he's an actor, dude. He's in the arts. How you gonna look at them, dude, and say, oh, dude, you're not masculine? How you gonna do it?
are less masculine than sports, for me, doesn't make sense.
My mom's a cheerleading coach. I think cheerleading is a sport. I argue with her. I'll never let her know I think cheerleading is a sport because I think it's fun to argue with her. But like, there's a certain amount of masculinity, like to do all those, all right, to do the backflips and like to push the girls up in the air. So I feel like there is more masculinity that's ascribed to just sports, like than there is to more of the arts. That's why I somewhat agree.
If you put blood, sweat, and tears into something, that's kind of what creates your character. Losing, getting knocked down, getting back up, I mean, learning those kind of principles at such a young age, I think that's kind of what helps create a sense of strength that kind of helps carry you into a certain sense of masculinity and manhood as you get older.
So I'm an actor. One of my recent roles.
So, like, he's just saying, dude, you gotta get the shit beat out of you in sports and, like, physical activity so that you can become, like, more of a man, right? So you can earn your stripes type shit. I don't know if he's ever tried to, like, apply himself to a creative disposition, like a creative job. You get knocked the fuck down all the time. Not literally, but you apply to so many different types of jobs to get in anywhere. If you're an actor and you're auditioning for so many roles and you don't get any of those roles 20 times in a row, you're fucking knocked down, dude, discouraged mentally. And you have to get back up and brush it off like, okay, I'm gonna do better next time. Like, that creates more of a character than me just getting the shit beat out of me and, like, being like, I'm a man, you know what I mean? I feel like, and, like, I don't even want to say it creates more of a character. I feel like it shouldn't even be, it's almost like toxic masculinity to say that one is better than the other, because they both have the same principles. They both have the same type of understanding that he's literally saying is the opposite. Fucking weird.
Was Donkey in Shrek the Musical. There was blood, there was god-awful sweat because the costume.
And then the crying.
Yeah, there was crying. There was crying.
Talking about the physical aspect, and I really agree that there's physical in arts and in sports, but then there's that mental aspect. You talked about, like, failure, getting back up. Like, even before you got that donkey role, how many people had to get the audition for that role?
Definitely the arts can be right up with their sports.
Sports are an art too. So.
There you go.
One of the major things that has impacted me would be my father and how he viewed, like, film industry.
Wait, why are they
theater,
getting interviews?
Because it was something that was able to
They never did interviews before.
connect to the human experience, and it was more personal and more emotional.
Locker room talk is part of being a man. 3, 2, 1, go.
I'll start it off because I spent a lot of time in
Pro
locker
football
room.
player.
You know, this phrase, locker room talk, has taken on a life of itself. Obviously, in the past years, it's been a hot button issue. And it has changed since I was a 6-year-old and I said my first swear word. And my mom and dad said, Kyle, that's locker room talk.
But I also think about locker room talk as like sexual in nature too. Someone is gonna say it to you. Someone's gonna initiate your locker room talk.
I mean, I think growing up, playing sports and all that, I think it has found its own way with this new locker room talk as of 2016. And I think that's kind of switched to this weird sexual harassment.
I think by the nature of the question, though, them asking us this, it is the people that are crossing that line that we're talking about. Is that part of it? Belittling women, not even if you're belittling women, but you're objectifying them. You're being cruel, but you're like, come on, I'm just joking around. It's a locker room. No, man, that's not what makes you a man. That's not something that should be part of that.
I know what
think
locker
men's
room
main
talk
role
is.
in this situation is stepping forward, setting boundaries, and still having fun within the framework of those boundaries and respecting one another.
As a black man, I looked at it as like barbershop talk, more so. And I just feel like it's just being a safe space for men to be able to get those ideas out. So like if it's something that's like you find extremely offensive and in the confines of that safe space, I could say it, you could say, hey, this is why I think it's offensive. And I could say, oh, I never thought about it like that without having to take that out into the world. Realistically, out in the world, I don't think men have the opportunity to express feelings and things like that like they can in the locker room. Like I'm sure there's locker rooms where you've cried, where you were able to have other men confront you and say, okay, so it's okay to cry in this situation.
The same guys who make fun of you are the same guys who
Yeah, same way, yeah.
And that's
so
what's
it's that
important.
safe space.
There are a lot of men out there that can operate rationally.
Sure.
Not everything is like about sex with us, you know what I'm saying? So I'm a Christian, my father's a pastor. To me, being a man is about taking responsibility and accountability.
Sure, but like for most of the fucking population, if you tell them what is locker room talk, right? They're not gonna say, oh, it's a safe space for men to be able to express themselves emotionally to each other. Fuck no! It's the place where I can talk about Stacy and her fat ass! Are you kidding me? No, dude. Dude, I saw fucking Veronica. Oh my god, I wanted to slam that shit so hard right up against the wall. Fuck me! Dude, like, it's not like, oh, bro, I can't believe I lost that game. Oh, Steve, pat me on the shoulder. Like, no, dude, that's not locker room talk. No one will tell you that's what it is. It's about talking about, like...
Head of the household. 3, 2, 1, go.
My grandpa was a colonel in the Vietnam War fighting for the country of Laos. And if anyone needed a tank, they would talk to him. Anyone needed anything, he was the head logistics commander. And then my dad, he was like the head of a gang. So he kind of demanded respect and became the head of everything. And in turn, both of them were heads of our household. I feel like I have to be able to be the head of the household and have people rely on me when needed.
I just feel like when it comes time for deference, most of the time women prefer to defer to men leadership. And my dad was a primary breadwinner, and then my dad got laid off. Automatically, my mom became the breadwinner. And
So
they just
men
switched
should be
those
the head of the
roles, but
household,
like
is
when
the
it
question.
came time for decisions and stuff like that, she still deferred to him most of the time. And it's like we didn't miss a beat as a family. And I feel like that's what she wanted. I feel like that's what most men, or most women want from their men. It's better for the men to be in that position. I don't feel like a woman can't be in that position.
Yeah, I'm going to build on what you're talking about, CJ, because I feel like each one of us has a unique set of circumstances. And in your case, your dad was really smart in terms of his, decisions. That's why your mom probably relied on him for that stuff. And that's not to take anything away from her. But I'm over here on the disagree side because the question was, should a man be the head of the household? Verbatim, correct?
Yep.
Now, my response to that is no, there is no rules for who's the head of the household.
What I'm
True.
making.
So I disagree with the comment. I think men can be, but it's 2020. And if I were to tell you that I'm the head of my household, I'd be lying to you.
I think there's a leader within each one of us.
Whipped,
I don't think it has to do with whether you're a man or a woman. I know in my household, there are times that my wife leads, there's times I lead. We talk about leading up, leading down. We even let our daughter lead sometimes.
My role as a man and
Not
a
a
father in my
cock.
daughter's life is to be the example and to be just supportive and accepting and loving. And I want her to see by example that I'm always striving to be the best human being I can be. That's really what my role is. And she's the greatest joy in my life.
I have discussed skincare with
Prompt by Gillette.
3, 2, 1, go.
Dude, guys should take like
I have a
skincare
great
more
salt scrub
seriously
for you.
more
Get over
often.
here.
Well, I just always got all my skincare opinions from the females in my life. I don't know, I just didn't want to feel like I was any less of a man, so I didn't want to talk to other men.
As we all get older, our skin starts to look like that bag that's been left out in the sun too long. And that's why skincare recently has become a thing for me.
I've talked about it a bunch with guys. That's how I find out about like beard oil.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't my wife that said you need it. It was my buddy with a beard that said, hey, beard oil's awesome.
True.
I can think of a couple of friends.
I can't
that
tell you
we
about beard
talk
oil.
about it pretty regularly. One of the guys was concerned about skin cancer. And if he wasn't talking to the guys about it, like, hey, what do you do? He might not have felt comfortable talking to a woman about it. So we just crack that open. We just talk about this stuff.
What did you talk to the NFL player about? You know, just skincare.
I'll be the first to do this, but yeah.
Damn it,
I strongly agree. I think it's important to take pride in yourself and have self-discipline. It all falls under discipline for me.
I'd actually branch off that too, because I view it as loving yourself. It doesn't have to be.
There's something
you
weird about
take
this,
4
Jubilee.
hours to be able to make yourself look good and
What?
presentable, to be able to walk out the door. It'll provide confidence for you to be able to do whatever you want in the world.
I feel like this is one of those conversations that happens during locker room talks, and it may not be like, I'm sure some of the people are going to be surprised, like, oh, all these guys talk about skincare. But like those are the conversations that you have in those locker room talk situations.
Yeah, I think it's important to talk to
No.
guys about skincare. I mean, we live in
I mean, I
Chicago.
don't
I'm a
disagree,
serious
but
white
bro,
boy.
that's
I think
not
it's
locker room
important that
talk.
When you're dealing with elements, it's cold, it's freaking rough. I mean, we're in construction. It's a lot of nasty stuff out there. So yeah. I'm 4th generation bricklayers and alley craft workers unions. My dad, my grandpa, my great-grandpa were all union representatives, and it's everything my family stands for, believes in, and is still fighting
So
for.
is he
I think for
construction
me,
worker?
Being a man is, standing up
is that
for
what a
people,
union
standing up for what you
representative is?
believe in.
I meet my father's expectations for what it means to be a man. 3, 2.
Girls have locker room talk too? I don't really know what girl locker room talk. I assume it's just this opposite of boy locker room talk.
Sulk
Where they just
myself
talk
over
about
here now, guys.
fucking
Never made it.
dude shit.
This is a high bar. I am constantly still striving, but my father has different standards than me, and I'm proud of who I am, but there's a small part of me that's just like, I wish I could hit that bar, but it's also part of me that's like, there are some parts of that bar that I'm not gonna touch.
Expectations, as we all know, within the family can be very tough. And I know you've alluded to this a few times today, and I feel for you. I really do, like in my heart.
I don't know
just wanna
about
give you a
like
huge hug.
I don't know about like other countries, but for me, like what I've experienced, not that I meet the expectations of what my father wants me to be as a man, but I have a brother as well, and I know a lot of guys who talk about like how their dads treat them and stuff, and I feel like in the United States specifically, not in like other countries, the ideal expectation of what a father like expects of his son to be is basically this guy. Like, this is like, dude, if you look like this, dude, your father is like, hey, yeah, man, that's my son, you know what I mean? But I feel like if you're, you know what I mean? If like your father expects you to be this like fucking tough ass dude working out, like getting all the ladies and like just being such a man, dude. And like that's what I feel like this guy would like embody, like the expectation of what a father would want in his son. I just kind of like think that's like really fucked up. I think the only thing like a father should expect their son to be is a fucking decent human being, honestly.
Expectations, as we all know, within the family can be very tough. And I know you've alluded to this a few times today, and I feel for you. I really do, like in my heart. I just want to give you a huge hug because I have a dad who has whether he knows he's putting them on me or not, there's unrealistic expectations. The name on the back of my jersey, we share. The number I chose to wear was the same that he wore. Profession, the same. I will never be my dad because he was a world beater in his field. But I also, in the journey striving for his acceptance, I found myself proud of who I am. And that is being a man.
Yeah.
And being your own man. And like I really hope we can find you. If we have this conversation again, I really hope that we can have you at least on the somewhat, because I struggle with that too, and it's a real thing.
I can't think of any time in my life when my dad has ever said he's been disappointed in me. It's been nothing but encouragement. He asks for my help on things now. So like he's always telling other people how proud of me. He's like, yeah, I ran to your dad. He was telling me everything about you. So, and I know like,
dude, what a
like
sweet
a lot of people
guy.
like don't even have their fathers in their life. So like I appreciate it that much more.
I love that you guys all have that, talking about what negative consequences we have as men for holding it in and for not being able to voice our emotions. I think that my dad passed away because he took his own life because he didn't express emotion. It wasn't in his definition of being a man. And so because of that, he bottled everything up to the point where I didn't know what was going on, and I was the closest individual to him. And at that point, it's just mentally and physically, emotionally not stable, and it destroys a person, no matter how manly of men. It'll destroy you from the inside. One of the few things I remember before he passed, he said to me, I can't believe I'm such a tiger and I have a son, and turns out to be a kitten. And they're just demoralizing words that my dad would say, and those things just stick with me. So I will never put myself across that line, but I'll always work to get to somewhat disagree so that I can feel that I got to as close as I can to his bar.
It's a shame, man, because you're standing here and you're saying your words and you're standing up to it.
You're a man, dude.
You're a man. You should be over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I see you as a tiger.
Yeah. Don't let that. You can use my dad if you want.
I am the son of the oldest child and the only son of the oldest child, so that kind of just makes a lineage that I have to follow, and that person disappearing drops weight on my shoulders. All eyes are on me now. I take the center stage, and that made me feel like I have to be a man. I never really had the chance to be vocal about my dad. I felt safe enough to talk about it, and it was one of the first times that all these emotions that I've bottled up have finally come to light.
I would tackle Kyle Long for $1 million. 3, 2, 1.
Why does he get a specific question?
Let's go.
Come and get it, boys.
Challenge accepted.
Oh, okay. Come here.
Aww.
Thank you, guys. Group hug. Get in here, guys. Get in here. Come here.
Dude,
Come
this
on.
group hug looks like dad bear here.
Good work, boys.
I'm proud to be a man because of who we are right now, evolving our thinking, of becoming more sensitive to others.
My experience today was one in which I gained a lot of understanding and respect for specifically the men that were in here. We talked about tough topics. We were honest. We weren't afraid to call each other out. And I think respect was the overlying theme. For me, being a man is about
Let's hop
knowing
in the
who I
locker room
am,
after this one,
treating
boys.
others well, and
Have that
trying to
talk,
follow those things
that
every
heart to
day.
heart.
Being able to talk skincare is something that's important. It's important to take pride in yourself. I feel like a man knows who he is and is able to make others feel good about who they are.
Fucking ad. Gillette ad, dude. Dun, dun. Oh no. Should we do it? Chat, should we do it? Oh, no.
Furries know how to party.
Oh no no no. Oh no no no.
That's all I really gotta say. People look at us and they're like, oh, what a bunch of losers, you know. They probably just sit inside all day and jerk off to furry porn or looking at images of fuzzy animals. You know, they don't know how to get down. Furries know how to party. Don't get it twisted, okay?
Help somebody!
I'm
Some topics are hard
uncomfortable.
to approach.
They don't know really what a furry is.
Either the subjects are inaccessible,
Reasons I am better than you at Furry.
or people are uncomfortable discussing them. So we found those subjects in person, rented a space in Los Angeles, and
Marcus.
invited our audience and strangers to come in and ask them anything.
Don't get it twisted.
Hi. I'm Bo, and I'm a fursuit maker in the furry fandom, and I'm here to answer questions about the furry community.
Amazing. I'm excited.
I'm sorry, I just seen the foot. I got scared. Man, I have a ton of questions, but where did it start? Like, how old were you, I guess, when you found out? Like, you looked at Tony the Tiger, and you were like, you know what? Like, where did it start?
Tony the Tiger kind of thick. I don't know. Oh God, I think I was like 12. I was just browsing YouTube and I saw a bunch of furries dancing, and I was like, dang, I want one of those. And so I made one, and I just haven't stopped ever since.
Oh, okay. You just made it. It wasn't like...
Yeah, and now I do it for a living.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, chat. Hold on. Sorry. Hold on. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back.
Yeah, get to the bag, I guess.
Bag secured.
Oh, rewind just a little bit.
Since.
Oh, okay. You just made it. It wasn't like...
Yeah, and now I do it for a living.
Oh, okay. I mean, yeah, get to the bag, I guess.
Bag secured.
How is it your job? Like, what do you do exactly?
Well, I make fursuits on a commission basis, and sometimes I just recently made one to sell, which is the one that I'm holding right now.
My only context around what furries are is from like a CSI episode where there was like furries having kind of like a furry orgy, and then one of them gets hit by a car. But this is kind of negative and strictly sexual. So I guess my first question is being a furry strictly a sexual thing?
Absolutely not. That is by far the most annoying misconception that everyone always say, is it sexual? Is it a kink? Is it a fetish?
Sexual.
Sexual fetish.
No, but of course there are people who are in it and do that stuff, and that's perfectly fine. People can do whatever they want. People can enjoy themselves. But on a base level, it's just about art, it's just about costumes, and it's just about being yourself.
What would you say is like the worst criticism, I'll say, that you've probably gotten for like your hobby?
The most irking thing is when people just kind of disregard all of the creative individuals and talented individuals that make this art, make these costumes, and make everything, and just kind of chalk it up to all.
It's not perfectly fine to sexualize animals, homie. Oh my god.
Being a sexual thing, it's like, it's really unfair to say that it's a sexual thing in its entirety, but unfortunately that's how it gets portrayed very often in the media.
How does your family feel about you being a furry?
My family is very supportive.
Those costumes are super
They've
expensive.
taken me to conventions. They were actually the ones to tell me to start making costumes as a young child. And that they're pretty much what enabled me to get into it and to continue doing this.
Love that, okay.
Is it mostly just like a form of like creative expression, or is there something deeper going on, like with your interest in the
I
costumes?
think it's probably on lines of both, because as much as it is an amazing way to express yourself, people who have issues with mental health find particular comfort in the furry fandom because it's a little bit more, just something's very appealing to it, like the bright colors, the
like a club.
soft fabrics. It's comforting.
Dude, take up knitting.
Kind of come out of my shell a little
Same
bit
shit.
in different aspects and have gained confidence in myself through doing this. You can be yourself without having people look at your face and judging you. Some people are really self-conscious. Some people are, who knows, they could be going through some stuff. It's so different for every single person, but I feel like a lot of people do just feel really comfortable putting on a costume and expressing themselves and performing, especially in a costume, because maybe they want to perform and they don't feel like they can do so unless they're covering themselves.
So I know there's different types of, from what I know, furries,
there's like the spiritual aspect and there's also the cosplay aspect. So I just want to hear like what's the main difference and what do you think about both of those different types, just in your opinion?
I would say that those are not the two types, for one.
Okay.
And I would also say that there are many types, a lot of which like we would be here all day talking about it.
Okay.
It's based on such a loose concept. I mean, basically all being a furry means is being into anthropomorphic animals, which is animals with human traits. The spiritual side isn't really, that wouldn't be considered a furry, that would be considered something completely else, which is an otherkin or Etherean.
Okay.
And sometimes otherkins and Ethereans are furries, but they're not the same thing.
I haven't heard that word in years. Otherkin, dude.
So,
wait, what? You
otherkin
said
or
being into
Etherean.
animals?
And sometimes otherkins and Therians are furries, but they're not the same thing. So, I feel like that's a misconception that some people on the outside have.
For you to make it, I know there's like a lot of profit to be made. Does anybody see you as like a predator for the furry community, or like a capitalist, a furry capitalist?
Furry capitalism, capitalist furries rise up. No, I would say that it is a community that has a very large like provider, like business and then consumer basis. It really is like people are here to make money, people are here to spend money, but at the same time, that's not really what it's about. It's more
Why
so
are
just, it's fun,
fursuits
but
so
there's
fucking
definitely
much
money
though?
involved
Like
for a lot of
5K
people.
actually.
So I'm guessing
A whole
since you
costume.
started off kind of young in the community, there are, you know, younger people as well in the furry community. What is it like for them, I guess, going through the different phases of the furry community?
I feel like everyone who starts being a furry from a very young age has like sort of this cringe phase where they just don't know how to interact with people. They're socially awkward. Like I'm still very socially awkward, but I've kind of come out of my shell a little bit and learned how to not be annoying online. Pretty much all I'd have to say for young furries is be yourself, be kind, don't steal art.
It was definitely insightful.
Don't steal
talking to you
art.
a little more about this. Thank you for your time.
No problem. It's nice talking to you too.
I commend you because, you know, it takes a lot of bravery and courage to be able to express yourself in a way like that.
Yeah, and the money helps. It really does enable a lot of young artists, a lot of just young people in general, old people, no matter who you are, to express, to create, to better their craft, to build costumes, to draw, to animate, to dance. It just inspires people to do all these different things that they normally wouldn't do, like make music. There are a bunch of furry DJs. Every single medium of art imaginable is in this fandom, and that's part of why it's so great. No one should feel shame for being a furry, even if you don't make anything, even if you just wear a costume and just enjoy it. You can do whatever you want and be happy, and people should respect that.
See, this guy's like a wholesome furry. Okay.
If you could summarize.
Furries know how to party.
This guy's like
That's
a
all I really
wholesome
gotta say.
furry, and I don't think that he is the accurate representation of what people believe furries are, because I don't believe that all furries are fucking weirdos, right? But my experience with furries and my understanding of them has basically been this. I swallowed my mom's diamond, but she doesn't understand. I'm dragonkin, and she's literally starving me. Oh no, I totally understand where you're coming from. But maybe next time you could eat some cheaper gems? Maybe like rhinestones? I know it won't compare to real gems, but it could be a cheaper way to satisfy your hunger. Or even better, you can make rock candy. I know how hard it can be to have humans not understand your kin type. I wish you the best of luck with your horde. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. See, that's not as wholesome. Not like that guy. Yeah. That's Tumblr furries. Yeah, but like, don't they like not have that anymore because Tumblr became way more vanilla?
Fly me to the moon, let me play among the
He is not the representation of what people think. That's why he's in the Ask a Furry video. Huh?
In other words, baby, kiss me.
If they made an Ask an SJW video, right? They're gonna get the one SJW that isn't like totally fucking crazy and actually is like, you know, calm and able to talk to someone and have a regular conversation without getting completely fucking, you know what I mean? But like, that's not what people think SJWs are. So you can go ask one, right? But it's like cherry picked. It's like you're picking the one that is more, the better representation of your group setting, you know what I mean? You're not gonna get the fucking craziest furry out there to do an interview and ask a furry. You know, you're not gonna get the dragonkin that ate mom's diamonds and is telling someone, and they're like, you're not letting me be myself. You know, they're not gonna get that person to go talk to. They're gonna get the one that is like normal. But that's not what everybody knows them to be. So it's not entirely accurate. But it's also just like social media's fault for making it the crazies, the ones that are like the representation of a certain type of person. Because I definitely don't believe that all feminists or all SJWs are fucking batshit. I'm sure most of them are probably just, you know, decent fucking human beings that follow a way of life that they want to follow, you know what I mean? And morals and shit. And it's totally fine. But we are only being, like, the only people that are representative of that community are the fucking batshit crazy ones. And that's the ones we all know about, and that's what we think are the representation of them. And it's like, that's not even true. In 10 years, it's gonna be illegal to hate furries? What do you mean illegal to hate furries, dude? Dude, it's gonna be illegal to hate. No more. No more hate, dude. Only love. Only love, peeps. Wait, Binging with Babish just came out a video. It's called Facing Cancer. Does Babish have cancer? Oh shit. It's 17 minutes though.
She has a secret weapon. So.
Is it like his mom?
Love? No. No. Ignorance.
Dude, why is it always like the fucking being with Babish?
Hey, what's up guys, and welcome back to Being with Babish, the show where I cook, travel, and eat my way around the city and the globe and take you along for the ride. This episode is sponsored by NordVPN, a company that provides your internet browsing experience. Use code Babish to get an extra month of Nord. He's a loving, attentive father to their 3-year-old son, he makes handmade furniture, he can do a backflip, and he's been a tireless partner in her battle against cancer, a battle which, unfortunately, had recently been diagnosed as terminal. We were determined to do something special.
Oh, it's not him. Okay, I got clickbaited.
Who couldn't stop gushing about her husband, Christian.
I think it's his sister. Alright. Abort. It's his sister. Still feels bad. That still a fucking feels bad. But it's not him. That still sucks. That still fucking sucks. Does he like give her something or some shit? I don't know. Wait, guys, remember we were watching those screen rant videos yesterday? There's the Game of Thrones one. Wait, did we watch that? The pitch meeting? Oh no, this is literally the pitch for Game of Thrones. Like the entire show, the start. That was just the one we saw was just season 8, I think.
And kings and queens. So you have a TV show for me? Yes, sir, I do. It's called Game of Thrones, and it's based off a book series called A Song of Ice and Fire. Oh, what's that about? Well, it's a fantasy show, so there's magic and sword fighting and kings and queens. Exciting. And brother-sister incest. What? So anyway, we're gonna follow this guy Ned Stark and his family who rule this place called Winterfell. Oh, Ned sounds like a great protagonist. Oh yeah, Ned Stark is great, so he's gonna get decapitated. Oh my god. Yeah, so he dies, cause his head's gone. Wow, so we're gonna follow his family after that? Well, his son Robb is gonna become king. Right, that makes sense, so at least we'll have another protagonist to fall back on. And then Robb's gonna die too. Oh, he is. Yeah, and then there's his mom, Catelyn. Uh-huh. And so she is gonna die at the same time as Robb. Oh, please stop doing this. Well, killing off main characters is kind of gonna be our thing.
Spoilers, by the way, for Game of Thrones if you haven't seen it.
People are gonna enjoy that. Yeah, it's
Hey.
gonna keep them watching to see if their favorite characters live or not. Wow. Spoiler alert, they are not. This show sounds like a major bummer. Oh yeah, major bummer. Do the characters ever take a break from the horrible stuff? Maybe have a party or something? Yeah, actually, there's gonna be a wedding. Oh, weddings are tight. I love weddings. Yeah, so the wedding's gonna be when Robb and Catelyn get
Weddings are
brutally
tight.
murdered. Why are you like this? Sorry, I have no choice. This is how the author wrote it. He just kills off main characters left and right. Correct. Is that gonna be less and less shocking every time we do it? I don't know. Fair enough. Anyway, so one really important character is this guy named Jon Snow. Oh, what's his deal? He has this thing where he gets saved by other people in almost every situation. Wow. And also he has this girlfriend named Ygritte. Oh yeah, what's she like? She's a lot of fun. She keeps telling him that he knows nothing. Oh, my wife does the exact same thing to me. Does she scream it at him at the top of her lungs? No, she just says it in a normal speaking voice. Oh, okay, so not exactly the same thing then. Yeah, and also she dies. Oh my god, sorry. I'm guessing Jon Snow is gonna die too? He is. No surprise there. But he's gonna be brought back to life. Wait, what? Yeah, Jon Snow gets saved from everything, even death. How come this guy's so lucky? Well, eventually we're gonna start running out of main characters in later seasons, so they're all gonna develop some pretty thick plot armor. What do you mean? Well, things that would have had serious and permanent consequences in earlier seasons are gonna have, like, no consequences at all. Is that still gonna be exciting to watch? Maybe. So what actually happens in the show? Well, there's gonna be a whole lot of people slowly traveling around. Okay. And people standing around and talking about who should be king or queen. Right. And people talking about the past. I'll be honest, that doesn't sound super interesting. Well, we're gonna show a lot of boobs. Oh, people love boobs. They do. There's also gonna be some graphic violence sprinkled in there. How graphic are we talking? Like a guy knocking another guy's teeth out and then sticking his thumbs in his eyes and pressing down so hard that his head explodes. Oh, you okay? Yeah. I'm just actively trying not to throw up. I find it helps to just swallow it. Okay then, so any other characters I should know about? Well, there's Daenerys Targaryen. Oh, what's her deal? She's gonna spend multiple seasons getting an army and growing some dragons. Sounds exciting. Somehow it rarely will be. A lot of talking and traveling. A lot of talking and traveling. Wow. And her and Jon Snow are gonna fall in love and hook up. Oh, that's fun. It's important to have a nice love story. And he's technically her nephew. Oh, some more incest. Okay then. Yeah. Incest and boobs and violence. So what else happens in the show? Well, there's an army of zombies slowly marching down from the north that are gonna kill everyone. If there's an apocalyptic event on the way, why should we care about political squabbles? I don't know. Like if House of Cards kept cutting away to a giant meteor headed towards Earth, you'd care a lot less about who the next president's gonna be. Well, I mean, they're gonna deal with the zombies eventually. It's just gonna take super long for that to happen. All right, so how's the show gonna end? I don't know. Well, how do the books end? I don't know. What? The books aren't all out yet. Oh, they're not. Yeah, no, the author's really taking his time with them. Well, it's gonna be hard to keep the show going once we're past the available source material. Actually, super easy, barely an inconvenience. Oh, really? Yeah, I'm just gonna, you know, get real crazy with it. Oh, you are? Yeah, the characters are gonna stop acting like themselves and start doing dumb stuff just to get to some crazy set pieces I have in mind. Are people gonna be okay with that? Yeah, I figure by the later seasons, people are gonna care about the characters so much that I can make them do whatever I want. What kind of crazy stuff did you have in mind? Well, like I want the king of the zombies to get his hands on a fire dragon and turn it into an ice dragon. Yeah, okay, that does sound crazy. Yeah, so to get there, I'm gonna have the characters hatch up a plan to go steal one of the zombies. Why would they do that? Because they want to convince this lady Cersei that zombies are real so she'll help them fight. Sounds like a pretty horrible plan. Yeah, so that obviously doesn't go well. So what happens? Well, then people are gonna basically teleport around and Dragon Lady's gonna come save them with her dragons. And then the zombie king guy's gonna get one. Yeah, he's gonna kill it and it's gonna sink to the bottom of a lake and then he's gonna pull it out with some chains. Wait, the zombies can dive to the bottom of a lake and attach chains to a dragon? Now they can, even though we've established that they can't swim. And where did they get the chains? I don't know. I told you, I'm just gonna get crazy with it. Yeah, definitely sounds that way. Yeah, we'll just do whatever we want. Maybe we'll have Ed Sheeran show up. The singer? Sounds pretty random. Oh yeah, it'll be completely random. Wow, so what do you think? Well, it sounds pretty intense. You think people are gonna like it? Oh yeah, I think it'll get some real great numbers for HBO. Well, great, if people have to subscribe to HBO to watch it, I'm all for it. Hey guys, Ryan here. Thanks for watching that pitch
Hired
meeting.
over
Let me know in
a
the comment
billion
section if you're-
times. Jesus. Wait, there was one?
So, you have a book adaptation for me. Yes, sir, I do. It's called 50 Shades of Grey. And what's it about? Well, it's kind of like porn, but with a lot more character stuff that's very slow-paced. Okay. That's it? Basically, yeah. Can I get some more details? They're not really that important. Okay, but I'd like to hear more though. Okay, well, the main character's name is Anastasia Steele. Did you get that from one of those stripper name generators? I did. Those are fun. They are. I put my name in there and it said Harry Ramrod. Hilarious. So this character, what's her deal? So she has to interview this billionaire named Christian Grey, all right? And he kind of instantly falls madly in love with her. So she's like super sexy with a great personality. Oh, no. No. Okay? Yeah, no, her entire deal is that she's very, very plain, so you know, our target audience could identify with her.
It's just like Twilight.
Nope, not interesting. Right. Anyway, we're gonna find out that Christian is into BDSM. Oh, well that is interesting. You'd think so, but pretty much the entire first movie is him trying to get her to sign a contract. Well, first movie? There's more than one of these? Yeah, it's a trilogy. Wow, what are the other ones called? Well, the first one is called 50 Shades of Grey, right? And so the second one is called 50 Shades Darker. Oh. And so the third one is called 50 Shades, Freed. Oh, what? It just seemed like you were gonna do something clever there. It did, didn't it? But then it was just nothing, yeah. So anyway, Christian's gonna be a weird, possessive stalker kind of guy, and she's gonna come to realize that he's kind of a monster. No, she's gonna be really into it. Oh, she is. Yeah, and by the end of the movie, she's gonna agree to do the full BDSM stuff.
I haven't actually seen these movies.
And then she's gonna get mad because he did the full BDSM stuff. Okay, so she breaks up with him? She does, and that's basically how the first movie ends. Wow. So in the second movie, they're gonna get back together and try to have a normal relationship. It's just gonna be about a man and a woman that are in a relationship? Pretty much, yeah. Okay, I mean, I guess that sounds like a standard romantic comedy. Yeah, kind of, except it's not gonna be romantic or funny, and none of the characters are interesting or even likable for that matter. That sounds kind of boring. It does, but I did spice things up by throwing some random bullshit.
BDSM people hate these movies because they think it misrepresents BDSM. Because it does, doesn't it? Like, it's representing such a toxic relationship with also trying to throw in some kinky shit and not actual BDSM. Like, if I was a part of that community and solely into it, I'd be pissed too. I'd be like, this is such an inaccurate representation just for like fucking mothers to get off to in their fucking on their vibes at late at night when their husbands are asleep fucking the secretary. Like, this feels like such a stupid movie.
in there. Random bullshit. Yeah, like at a certain point, Christian just crashes his helicopter in the middle of a forest. Oh, that is pretty random, right? And we're gonna see him struggle to get back home. Actually, no, that's gonna be super easy, barely an inconvenience. Really? Yeah, he's just gonna show up back home and then we're never gonna talk about it again. Wow. We're also gonna have Anastasia's boss randomly try to rape her. Oh my god.
True.
Yeah, he's gonna stalk them like the whole movie. Kinda like
The
Christian
fuck?
did. Yeah, but this time Anastasia's not into it. Gotcha. So this guy's gonna have snuck into
Oh,
a masquerade
no.
ball at the Gray Mansion, taken a picture of a family picture, printed out that picture, and then later burned it with a cigarette because he's angry. That seems overly complicated. Oh, very much so. Seems like he could have just printed a picture of Christian from the internet and put a cigarette through that. Could have, yeah. Or, you know, not done that at all. Also a possibility. Then there are a couple of characters that are mad that Christian isn't sleeping with them anymore. And that brings us to the third movie. What happens in that one? Well, they're married now, so they go on a honeymoon. Right. So, yeah. Okay. I mean, again, it seems like there's not much going on story-wise. Yeah, there's not. So I threw some random bullshit in there. Oh, you did? Yeah, the characters that are mad about not being the sexual partners of the protagonists are gonna come back in like the last 10 minutes of the movie. Wow. And that's it. That's it. What do you think? Well, I mean, they say sex sells, so let's put that theory to the test. Great.
Yeah, yeah. That's it's pretty accurate. It's pretty accurate, my dude. True. Suicide Squad pitch. Dude,
So, yeah,
I am too into this. I am so, oh my god, he has so many more. Hunger Games, Deadpool, Wonder Woman. Oh my god. Dude, are you guys into these like, I will stop watching it, dude. If you guys, I don't want to push my likes onto you guys and like watch something that you're not fucking into, dude. Dude, how, you guys want to watch these? Did you see, check your store and watch this? Yes. I see the storm. Watch this. What am I seeing? What am I supposed to see? I didn't see Sasha's party. The Hunger Games one sounds about, dude, yeah, I want to see that.
A new comic book movie script for me. Yes, sir, I do. It's called Suicide Squad. Sounds dark. What's it about?
I think we can all agree that your stream, you do you. While that is true, it is my stream. I'm here to entertain you guys. I'm not here to just do whatever the fuck I want. You know what I mean? Like, I'm here specifically to entertain you guys. So I can't just go watch whatever the fuck I want. I have to watch what's going to be entertaining for you guys. You know what I mean? Like, that's kind of how streaming is.
About? Well, first off, there's a guy who's like, hey, what if Superman had decided to rip the roof off of the Oval Office and fly away with the president? Who would have stopped him? Oh, that sounds like it's gonna be a tough question to answer. Nope, super easy, barely an inconvenience, actually. Oh, really? Well, this woman, Amanda Waller, realizes the only way to stop that from happening is to form a team comprised of a crazy lady with a baseball bat, a dude who's good with guns, a guy who can shoot fire but doesn't wanna, an alcoholic Australian with a stick, a reptile, and also a witch who does weird things with her hips. What kind of things? Like if you tried to take your pants off without using your hands, it would probably look something like this. Wow, so this is like a lot of characters to introduce. Yeah, but I figure we could just freeze on them for a few seconds each and throw a bunch of text on the screen. And people are gonna have time to read all that? Well, I guess when people watch it at home, they can hit pause and read it. What about the people that paid to see it in theaters? Oh, well, they'll just have to deal with, you know, not having character development. Fair enough. And so the idea is that these people would be able to stop Superman from stealing the president. That's what we're going with. Okay, well, sounds like an interesting group of heroes. Oh no, they're all incarcerated criminals. What? Yeah, Amanda Waller has to force them all to join the team by putting tiny bombs in their necks. Why would she want a team of bad guys? Are all the heroes dead or something? No, actually, Batman and the Flash have cameos. Oh, so they like show up and help the Suicide Squad once they turn good? No, they're the ones who put the Suicide Squad in jail. Okay, I'm I'm a little confused. Well, part of the concept is that the government will use them for covert missions, and if something goes wrong, they just blame everything on the Suicide Squad. Oh, okay, I got you. So what do they go up against in the movie? Well, the witch Enchantress goes rogue, and so she makes a giant doomsday sky beam, and she also has an army of zombies with blackberries for heads. And Enchantress is part of the Suicide Squad. That's right. So it really is the fault of the bad guys. They don't even have to pretend. Well, technically the witch isn't a bad guy. She's just an archaeologist that got possessed by a spirit. So if they don't manage to stop the magic archaeologist, she's gonna destroy the world. Right. And so if that happens, the government will be like, well, don't look at us. This was all the work of a lady with a baseball bat and a guy with a gun and a reptile and a fire guy and an Australian alcoholic. Right, with the stick. Okay, any other characters I should know about? Well, there's the Joker. Oh, the Joker is in this. Yeah, he is, but this isn't your typical Joker. How so? He's got like slick back hair and he wears expensive clothes and he likes clubbing. So he's like a douchebag. Exactly, but he's not just a douchebag, you know? He's also very damaged. How are we gonna get that across? We're gonna tattoo the word damaged on his forehead. That'll do it. Yeah, he actually has a lot of clever tattoos like that. What are some of the other ones? Well, he's got like a laughing mouth on his hand. Oh, because he's the Joker. Right, and he also has a Joker skull on his chest. Okay, yeah, because he's the Joker. Yeah, and he has the word Joker written on his stomach. That makes a lot of sense.
Dude, this is like if a fucking 14-year-old Tumblrina was drawing her fucking version of emo kid Joker in high school. That's Suicide Squad. Hey, Jake the Snake, who is now unorthodox. Hey, dude.
Because he's the Joker. Yeah, and on his chest and arms, he also has like ha 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 ha, ha ha ha, ha 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 ha, ha 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 ha. Yeah, because he's the Joker. Oh, yeah. No, yeah, I hadn't thought of that, but that also works that way. Very cool. So what's his role in the movie? Oh, he's like barely gonna be in it. Oh, yeah, he's just gonna kind of show up once in a while like, hey everyone, look how crazy I am. Whoa. Okay, interesting. And then during the big mission, he's gonna help Harley Quinn escape in a helicopter. Oh, well that's important. Yeah, but it's not gonna work and the chopper's gonna crash and explode almost immediately. Okay, so he really has no effect on the plot whatsoever. No, you could cut him out and the plot would be exactly the same. Well, I guess killing the Joker in a helicopter crash is gonna be a big surprise. Oh, he's not gonna die. Really, he's gonna survive a helicopter crash. Yeah, helicopter crashes in this movie aren't really a big deal. Oh, they're not lethal? No, not at all. It's actually kind of just how people get to the ground. Wow, so how does the movie end? Well, the squad have to kill Enchantress, but first they have to fight her brother, who's like a thing. So Fire Guy is like, good news everyone, I'm secretly a big fire guy. That's a good twist. Yeah, so Big Fire Guy lures Witch Brother into a corner where an army guy is gonna blow them all up. Wow, but I guess an explosion wouldn't hurt the Big Fire Guy. Oh yeah, no, he dies. Oh really? So everyone in the squad is like, oh no, Fire Guy. Nobody cares about the army guy sacrificing himself too? Not even a little. That's cold. Yeah, so then they kill Enchantress, they go back to jail, and that's it. That's it? Yep. So what do you think? Well, the only part that feels a little weird to me is the fact that the Joker is in the movie, but he's not the main villain. Okay. So I just want to double check. You're absolutely sure that that's the right way to go about this? 100%. I will stand by that decision till the day I die. Well then, let's do it. Great. Hey guys,
wait,
here. Thanks for watching.
Are these real? Are these real? Are these fucking real, actual fucking, journalists, like, articles? Oh my god. Oh my god, dude.
So you have a...
I didn't even think of it because I try not to think of Suicide Squad because I just fucking hate that movie. I think it's a garbage movie, a waste of actual time and energy and money. Making Joker just like a side character, basically a backstory for one of the characters in the movie, Harley Quinn, is so... Why did anyone greenlight that? Why did anyone think that was a good idea? Everyone in that set, everyone writing this movie, in the screenplay, in the green room, when we're all talking about in the writer's room. All right, so Joker's gonna be in it. Pog. All right, what's he gonna do as the villain? Oh no, he's not gonna be the main villain. He's just gonna be the background character for Harley Quinn and explaining how she became Harley Quinn. He's not actually gonna be at all relevant to the movie, one bit. Oh, okay. They had to include the Joker so people could see it. I feel like showing this Joker made people not want to see it. But I could be wrong about the human population and what they like and don't like. Hi, Susie.
A movie for me? Yes, sir, I do. It's called The Hunger Games, and it's based on a book series where a bunch of kids are forced into like a battle royale to the death. Oh, that sounds a lot like that movie Battle Royale. No, it doesn't. Oh, okay, my bad. So basically there are 12 districts, and a boy and a girl are chosen from each of them, and they have to go fight to the death in the Hunger Games. Why are they called the Hunger Games? Well, there's not really any food in the district, so by the way, the actors are gonna have to look skinny and malnourished and,
Wait,
well, hungry.
I don't understand why Jared Leto is still being cast in things. He's such a joke. Dude, Jared Leto was really good in Blade Runner 2049. Like, he was a really good character in Blade Runner. Also, Jared Leto was really good in a movie called Mr. Nobody. I think Jared Leto isn't a bad actor. I just think that was a bad role for him. 1-0, wish me luck. Good luck, Will, dude. 1-0, dude. That much closer to 95 gifted subs. Pog. Dude, hey, Mango! No, he's not the worst part. Come on, dude.
Okay. And would you settle for having beautiful, well-fed actors that are in terrific shape? Yeah, that works. Great. So anyway, the main girl, Katniss, gives her little sister, Primrose, a pin, and she's like, nothing bad can happen to you when you have this. Oh, that's sweet. Yeah, it is. So then Prim immediately gets her name chosen in the death lottery. That pin didn't work at all. Not even a little bit. So then Katniss steps up, and she's like, I volunteer as tribute so my sister doesn't die. Very nice moment. Yeah, so then Primrose gives her the pin back, you know? She's like, looks like you're gonna need this. That pin that she just had the worst luck with? That's the one. I guess that's a nice moment. And then this guy, Peeta, is also gonna get chosen. Oh, and what's his deal? Well, he really likes Katniss, but so does this other guy, Gale. Wait, are you saying this is based on a popular book series and there's a teenage love triangle? That's right. Oh my god, we are so gonna snatch up that Twilight crowd. Yeah, we are. I love it. So anyway, then Katniss and Peeta are gonna meet their mentor, this guy, Haymitch. Oh, and what's his deal? Well, he won the Hunger Games back in the day, and he's an alcoholic now. Oh, is that gonna be problematic? No, he's just gonna be an alcoholic in like the first scene. Oh, then he gets over it? Pretty much immediately, yes. Well, good for him. Anyway, he tells them that they need to be likable because sponsors can airdrop supplies during the game. Oh, interesting. So they get set up with this guy, Cinna, who's in charge of wardrobes and whatnot.
Cinna.
Okay. And he's like, I think you guys should ride into the opening ceremony on fire. How does he plan on doing that? Well, he shows them this flame, right? And he's like, this isn't real fire, and these suits are made so you won't feel a thing. Wait, so is it fake fire or is the suit fireproof? Yes. Well, okay then. So then they have to train for the games and they meet all the other tributes from the other districts. Wow, it's gonna be hard to deal with the emotionality of that, you know? Meeting all these other kids that were chosen as tributes, knowing Katniss has to kill them. Actually, it's gonna be super easy. Barely an inconvenience. Oh, really? Yeah, see, pretty much all the other tributes are straight up evil. Oh, they are? Yeah, they were raised to do the game, so they're real into murder. Wow, okay, that takes a lot of the pressure off of us having to deal with any ethical dilemmas. Exactly. Well, great, that sounds hard. So then they need to get evaluated and get the attention of the sponsors. Okay. So Katniss shoots the apple out of the mouth of a roast pig they're enjoying. They're within firing range of the tributes without any protection? That's right. Oh, very irresponsible. So anyway, then the Hunger Games start and Katniss runs away real fast. Oh boy. Yeah, it's gonna get nuts. Kids killing kids super violently. It's gotta be PG-13 though. Kids killing kids off screen with a lot of shaky cam. There it is. Now the whole family can enjoy
There
the
it is.
murders. Very smart. And sometimes we'll cut away to these flamboyant announcers that are doing a play-by-play for a cheering crowd. Oh. Yeah, you know, it's gonna really highlight how horrible these people are for getting enjoyment out of watching kids kill each other. Isn't that what people who come watch this movie are gonna be doing? Yeah, but that's different. How so? Because we'll be making money off of this. Oh, okay, so that makes it good. Exactly. So what else happens? Well, at a certain point, Katniss wanders too far, and so the game masters force her back to the action by setting the forest on fire. Oh my god, isn't the forest fire gonna kill everyone? No, they just put it out once she ends up where they want her to be. They can instantly put out fire? Yeah, because of vague technology. Oh, neat. And we're gonna see that Peeta joined an alliance of bad guys as a way to stay alive. Oh, they don't kill him? Well, they say they're only keeping him alive because he'll help them track down Katniss faster. They trust the guy that's in love with her, that he's gonna help them find her? That's what we're going with. So then they do find her and she climbs up a tree. So they climb up the tree too? No, the main guy, Kato, tries, but he falls. So does he, you know, try again? He does not, and nobody else does either. Oh, instantly abandoned abandoning strategies is tight. And then they try shooting arrows at her a couple of times, but that doesn't work either. So they change angles and, try again. No, they give up on that too, right away. Oh, they give up on things so fast. Yeah, and so then they start a fire. Oh, that's very smart. They want to burn down the tree and kill Katniss. No, they just start a fire so they can settle in for the night. What? Yeah, because PETA's like, guys, let's just go to bed and kill her in the morning. Don't they kill PETA? They said they were just using him to find Katniss. Yeah, no, they don't kill him. They listen to his idea. Wow. Anyway, so then all the bad guys fall asleep, right? They don't leave anyone awake standing guard? They do not. And so Katniss manages to drop some crazy poison wasps on them, but she gets stung too. Oh, so what happens to her? Well, she passes out and wakes up a couple of days later being taken care of by this little girl, Rue. Wait, so the Game Master started a forest fire because she was too far from the action, but then they let her sleep for several days? That's right. And what's up with the announcers? Do they just work 24 hours a day as all this stuff is happening? I don't know. Fair enough. So anyway, then Katniss is gonna blow up the enemy's food by shooting
I wanna
a
watch
bag
Hunger
of
Games
apples,
too.
which then fall on some
Hunger
mines.
Games movie
This
night.
girl loves shooting arrows at apples. Yeah, it's definitely the fruit that moves the plot forward the most in the movie. Wow. But then this kid kills Rue, and so Katniss kills him. It's gonna be really sad. Yikes, 2 children dying, that's super sad. No, only one of the deaths is sad. The other child was a bad child. Oh, okay. So then Katniss finds PETA, and he's just perfectly camouflaged as a rock. What? How did he manage that? Well, he used to decorate cakes in a bakery, so... Did he decorate them as rocks? I guess so. Oh, very weird cake orders. So then the Game Masters are like, okay, you know what? 2 tributes can win if they're from the same district, because Katniss and PETA are pretending like they're in love. Okay. And then they release a bunch of violent dogs as like the finale, and PETA and Katniss manage to get them to kill Cato. Oh, so they win? Well, they have to threaten a double suicide with some berries first. Actually, berries are very important too, now that I think of it. What? What's going on? Well, they win. That's great. And so what happens with Gale?
Wait, berries
Stay
are-
tuned. Stay tuned? Yeah, this is a book series, remember? That's all gonna come later. Oh, wow, yeah. So how many books are there in this series? 3. Okay, that's too bad. What's wrong? Well, I was kind of hoping we'd get more than 3 movies out of this franchise. Well, we could always go with the Twilight and Harry Potter strategy. Oh, yeah, very true.
True. Part 2.
Hey guys, it's
Part 1
Ryan
and
here.
2.
Hope you enjoyed
Actually
that
good
pitch meeting.
because like you couldn't fit all that story in just one movie, and then they did. Yeah. Dude, didn't The Hobbit do part 1 and 2 as well? Am I making that shit up? No, they just had 3, right? No, they just had 3. Okay, never mind. Okay, dude, I want to watch another one. Oh my god, I want to watch more. I fucking love these videos. Twilight. Okay, we're gonna watch Twilight. I'm gonna go to the bathroom really quick. I'll be right back.
It's getting harder. Contour seems smaller. At least that's what I keep telling myself. These clouds they roll in, trying to keep my skin thin. Freezing never felt so right. It's easy to be who you never want to be, locked up inside your own life. And
Hello. Okay.
Oh, you have a movie for me? Yes, sir, I do. It's based on a book series about vampires. Oh, vampires are extremely cool. Yeah. Not these ones, though. Oh, they're not? No, they're not. You know how vampires, like, turn to dust when they're exposed to sunlight? Yeah. Well, these ones sparkle like beautiful little diamonds. Okay. What about mirrors? Do they, like, show up in mirrors? Yep, these ones certainly do, sir. They seem to be quite amused by them in certain instances as well. Wow, okay, do they do, like, the basic vampire thing of sucking blood out of people? No, these ones try not to. They call themselves vegetarians. Oh, okay. Most of them go to high school. I gotta say, I'm not loving this concept so far. Well, the books have sold millions of copies to brand-loyal preteens with disposable income. Okay, I gotta say, I'm loving this concept so far. I thought you might. So what happens with these sparkly bad boys? Well, the movie's gonna follow this girl, Bella Swan. Oh, and what's she like? What do you mean? Like, what's her character? What's her personality? Oh, no, that doesn't apply here. What? Yeah, no, she's just as plain as can be, so the girls in the audience can just transpose their personalities onto her. Oh, okay, yeah, that's smart. Yeah, so she's just the blankest slate you can imagine. Aren't the other characters gonna find her boring, though? No, they're all gonna freak out when she walks into a room like she's the greatest thing ever. Oh, they are? Yeah, like at the beginning of the movie, she's starting at a new school, and all the guys are all over her, and all the girls are like, oh my god, hi. Wow. So anyway, then she's gonna find out about this family called the Cullens that go to her high school, and they're all secretly vampires. Do they look like they're of high school age? No, they're all clearly in their 20s. So why go to high school? To blend in. Do they blend in? No, they don't. Seems like it'd be better for vampires to not go to high school. What if a student gets a paper cut? Well, then it would be over for sure. Right, so why do they go to high school? Because that's where the main character spends her time, and I need them to interact. Oh, yeah, okay, gotcha. That's all you had to say. So anyway, Bella develops this romantic thing with one of the vampires, this guy Edward Cullen. How does that start? Well, she walks into class, and he looks like he's about to vomit, so that, you know, really kicks things off. Oh, romantic
Twilight
puking
is so
tight.
shit.
Yeah, so then he's like super
The movie
rude to
is
her,
shit.
and he stares at her like he
Looks
pooped his
pretty good.
pants, and he's trying to see if she noticed. Undeniably romantic. It is, so obviously they fall deeply in love with each other. Because of the poop stares and the meanness. Yeah, and also he saves her from being pancaked by a van and then gaslights her about it ever happening. So does she find out that he's a vampire? Yeah, eventually she figures it out. How does she do that? She Googles it. Oh, characters learning stuff via search engines. That's one of my favorite things to watch. It is very cinematic for sure. So then she confronts him about it. She's like, yeah, I know you're a vampire. And what does he say? Well, he's like, you shouldn't love me, Bella. I'm like 100 years old and I've killed people. Oh my god, he's 100? Yeah, he's 100 years old, and he's like, I've been watching you sleep every night for months. I, a very old man, have been breaking into your room and watching you sleep. So she realizes how horrifying this is and distances herself? No, she goes with the exact opposite of that. Oh, really? Yeah, she's like a bull. She just sees a red flag and runs at it. She sounds that way. Yeah, so then they're officially dating, so they start to do like romantic stuff. What kind of stuff are we talking? Well, he gives her some piggyback rides, they climb some trees, just vampire stuff. Wow. There's also this guy Jacob, right? And he's not gonna do much in this movie, but in the next one, he's gonna be a werewolf. Oh, interesting. Yeah, there's gonna be a love triangle, because this guy has visible abs, so that automatically makes him a love interest. Very cool, and if we're lucky, fans will like take sides, you know? Some will be Team Edward, some will be Team Jacob. My thoughts exactly, sir. There's gonna be a huge debate over which one of these two monsters gets to hook up with a teenage girl. Wow, now that you phrase it like that, I hate it to my very core. Oh, whoops. Whoopsie. But anyway, eventually it's gonna turn out that he was never in love with her. He was just kind of like in love with their unborn child. What? Yeah, eventually when she gets pregnant, he's gonna be like, oh, I am vibing with that fetus. That's my girl right there. Oh my god. So anyway, back to this movie. Bella's gonna get to know Edward's family and go play vampire baseball. I'm sorry, I thought you said vampire baseball, but that's one of the dumbest things I've ever heard. So what did you actually say? Vampire baseball. Baseball with vampires. Oh, I did hear correctly. Okay, carry on. Yeah, so they do that for a bit, but then because something should probably happen in this thing, some bad vampires show up. Uh-oh, what's their deal? Well, this one vampire, James, becomes obsessed.
Nice forehead. Bet it helps you breathe, loser. LMAO. No, dude, it makes my tits bigger.
With Bella like right away. How come? Because she's the main character. Right. Yeah, so we find out that this James guy is like the deadliest vampire there is. He's gonna stop at nothing to get what he wants. Well, sounds like it's gonna be tough to stop him. Actually, it's gonna be super easy. Barely an inconvenience. Oh, really? Yeah, see, they have like a little scuffle with him in a dance studio, and then his head pops clean off. Oh, well, good. So then they go to prom, and Bella's like, turn me into a vampire, you coward. And he's like, no, it's the first movie. I can't do that yet. You definitely want to save that for later. Yeah, and then it just kind of ends. So what do you think? Well, it sounds like we're gonna be able to manipulate teenage girls into giving us money, so I'm happy. Great. Although I do kind of feel bad for whoever we end up casting as Edward Cullen. Yeah, it is gonna be tough to book any badass movie roles after being known as the sparkly vampire dude.
Batman, Pog! He actually looks like such a good Batman.
Hope you like that pitch
Dude,
meeting.
you guys
there are over
seen
100
the
episodes
suit?
of Pitch Meeting on the channel that you could check out. I also have some other videos
Have you seen? Okay, hold on. The suit looks so good. Oh my god. Is that him? Bro, images. Stupid. Where's the fucking video, dude? Where's the reveal video? Check it out. Bro, the jawline. God damn. Dude, and there's a rumor that there's like edgy teen lord shit that this is like made out of the gun that killed his parents. Whoa. Cats. Okay. Cats pitch meeting. I haven't seen Cats. The Incredibles? Oh my god, he's done so many. Okay. Okay. Rise of the Skywalker pitch meeting. Oh god, dude. Dude. This has gotta be good. The Last Jedi pitch. Oh. Dude. I don't know if I'm gonna play Subnautica today. I'm gonna go full on. But we need to keep content for like next time. Hans Zimmer did not do Westworld. No, he didn't. What? It was Ramin Djawadi. What do you mean? The guy who made the Game of Thrones music. No, I did. Smile. Okay, this is the last one. You know what? This is the last one. Last one, guys. And then we'll move on.
So, you have a Star Wars sequel for me? Yes, sir, I do. So in the opening text crawl, we're gonna find out that Palpatine is alive again, and he sent out a transmission to everybody. Oh, Palpatine is back? How is that possible? Well, the dark side is a pathway to many abilities some would consider unnatural. Oh, very vague. What does that mean? It means get all the way off my back about this and don't bring it up again. Oh, okay, let me get off of that thing. So it turns out he was pulling the strings this whole time, like he created Snoke. Seriously? Yep, we didn't see him because he was in a basement
all the
with
way off
strobe
my
lights.
back.
It's so
Oh
strange
my
that we
God.
never hinted at this at all whatsoever in any way. Yeah, pretty crazy, but this was always the plan. Was it though? I mean, yeah, I wouldn't start a trilogy without a roadmap, you know? I didn't do that. Well, okay then, so what happens in this thing? Well, you know how in The Last Jedi we found out that Rey's parents are nobody? Right, yeah, between that and the Broom Kid, it seemed like maybe we were going for like a hopeful message, like the Force can be with anyone, you don't have to be related. Well, it turns out that Rey is Palpatine's granddaughter. Oh, she is? Yeah, pretty cool, right? So that means that Palpatine has gotten, you know, intimate? Oh my god, yeah, no, I guess it does. Oh no. Oh, no. Oh, I'm picturing it. So am I, and I hate it. Do it. Oh, he for sure said that. Okay, maybe we can move on. I would literally love nothing more. So what happens in the movie? Well, the good guys want to get to Palpatine, but to do that, they need to get a thing. Okay, but to get that thing, they're gonna have to go to a place and get another thing, and go to another place and get another thing. Okay, kind of sounds like a lot of fetch quests, like in a video game. Well, people love video games. That's a good point. Video games make money, so where do they go? Well, they go to Burning Man and they meet Lando Calrissian, remember? He's from the other movies. He is, and he's like, I have a bad feeling about this. He says the thing, he says it, and then the good guys are gonna get chased by stormtroopers and end up in a tunnel. Uh-oh, that's not good. Actually, it is, because they find a dagger that's a clue to the exact thing they're looking for. Oh, wow, what are the odds of ending up in that exact spot after a chase? Astronomical, but this is space, so that's okay. Can't argue with that. So anyway, then Rey heals a giant snake and they get out of there. She heals a snake? What are you talking about? Well, you can heal people and animals by giving giving them some life force or something, I
Yeah,
decided.
force healing.
Suddenly
Cool
deciding that the
trick.
Force can do things is tight. It is. So anyway, this dagger has Sith writing on it that only C-3PO can understand, but he can't translate. Why? Because of his programming. But actually why? To extend the plot a little. Okay, gotcha. So they need to go to this other planet to translate it, but Chewie gets captured. Oh no. Yeah, and he's being taken away on a ship, but Rey accidentally blows it up. Oh my god, she kills Chewbacca? That's such a powerful, shocking moment. I can't believe it. Well, that's good, because it doesn't actually happen. What? Well, I want this film to have impactful moments, but I don't really want to deal with the actual impact, so I'll usually, you know, undo them immediately. Oh, really? Yeah, so Chewbacca blows up, but it turns out he was on another ship, so it's okay. Okay. C-3PO has his memory wiped and has to say bye to his friends, but R2 has a backup, so it's okay. Wow. Rey stabs Kylo Ren, but then heals him, so it's okay. Could have been an interesting one. A planet blows up, but the characters we know get off it somehow, so it's okay. Wow, so not really many consequences at all. Well, when Luke said no one's ever really gone in the last movie, I really took that to heart as, you know, a storytelling device. Yeah, sure seems that way. Yeah, so both Luke and Han are gonna come hang out a bit too. Sure, why not? So anyway, then they're gonna go to another planet to meet a Power Ranger that Poe used to date and a little alien dude named Babu Frick. Oh, what's his deal?
Power
He's
Ranger.
just the cutest little merchandising opportunity. I love it. So then they go rescue Chewie and they get helped by Hux because it turns out he's a spy now. Oh, interesting. It'll be cool to see how that plays out through the movie. Oh no, he dies right away. Oh, he does? Yeah, we'll see in The Last Jedi, we turned him into a little baby boy, so I had to replace him with somebody intimidating. If you say so. I do. So then the good guys go to another planet and discover that the dagger points at a thing they need to get to go to a place. What, the dagger tells them where to go? Yeah, it turns out that somebody made this thing, so if you stand in a very specific spot and point it at the Death Star wreckage, it shows you where you need to go. And they just happen to be standing in that specific spot. And they just happen to be standing in that specific spot. Wow, 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 wow. So then Rey finds this GPS thing that she needs, but then she's confronted by an evil version of herself for about 10 seconds. What? Why does that happen? So we can show it in the trailer. That's smart. So then Rey and Kylo Ren have a fight, and Finn is also there for some reason. Oh yeah, what's Finn up to in this movie? Well, he's gonna be there, for sure. That sounds good to me. He's also gonna meet some other ex-stormtroopers that defected too. Oh, that's good, driving home the fact that stormtroopers are like real people, you know? Exactly, and Finn's also gonna kill a bunch of stormtroopers. Oh, he is? Yeah, he's pretty good at it now. But I guess he has no choice, right? So it's like a somber moment when he has to do it. I don't know, he shouts woo a lot when he kills them. Wow, I don't know how this guy feels about stormtroopers. Unclear, sir. He also has a big secret he's about to tell Rey when he thinks they're gonna die. Oh, what is it? I don't know. Fair enough. And what about Rose? What about her? Well, I mean, she was a major player in the last movie. Her and Finn kissed at the end of it. Right, yeah, but she has to study, so. She has to study? Yeah, I mean, she would have gone on the adventure, but she has, like, a lot of studying to do. Well, okay then. And what about Maz Kanata? Are we gonna get
Rose,
answers?
Omega
Answers about what? Well, in The Force Awakens, Han asked how she got Luke's lightsaber, and she was like, good question for another time. Oh, yeah, well, that is a good question for sure. Yeah, but like, probably best for another time. Did you forget to pay that off? I forgot to pay that off. That's okay, it happens. I mean, a lot. So anyway, then Rey's gonna go confront Palpatine on this planet called Exegol. Okay. And the Resistance are gonna fight a massive fleet of Star Destroyers. How did Palpatine build so many Star Destroyers and staff them? By being off screen for several movies. That works for me. So what ends up happening on Testicle? Exegol. What did I say? Well, Palpatine is like, you know, Rey, if you kill me, my spirit's gonna take over your body. I guess that can be a thing. And then Ben shows up and Palpatine's like, ooh, a Force Dyad. A Force Dyad? A Force Dyad. So then he turns into a Dementor and starts sucking the life out of them. So stuff is just kind of happening, huh? Stuff's just kind of happening. So then he throws Ben off a cliff thing. Uh-oh. And then everything's just going awful. I mean, there are way too many enemies in the space battle. Oh man, it's gonna be tough for the Resistance to win now. Actually, it's gonna be super easy. Barely an inconvenience. Oh, really? Yeah, cause see, just when it seems like all hope is lost, Falcon's gonna be like, on your left, and a bunch of heroes show up. What? Sorry, Lando's gonna be like, we're here, and a bunch of heroes show up. Oh, very cool. And then Palpatine's gonna use lightning to attack Rey, and he's gonna be like, I am all the Sith. Wow, 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 wow. And then Tony's gonna be like, and I am Iron Man. So Rey's gonna be like, and I am all the Jedi. I love it. Yeah, and so he's shooting lightning at her, and she's blocking it with a lightsaber.
I am all the Jedi.
Yeah, and they're
Holy
struggling,
fuck.
but then she uses two lightsabers, and that does the trick. He gets hit with his own lightning. Couldn't he have just stopped shooting the lightning? Yeah, but he doesn't. That's kind of his thing. It does seem to be. That guy zaps himself a lot. So then Rey dies. Oh, okay. But then it turns out Ben isn't dead, because falling off of things doesn't really mean anything in Star Wars. Right. And then he transfers some life force to Rey, so she wakes up. Wow, they should kiss. What? They should have a little kissy kiss. Oh, I don't really know that there was like a romantic. Make them kiss. Okay, yeah, so they kiss, and then he dies. Oh, he dies. Well, yeah, he transferred the last of his life force to her. Oh, so she can like transfer it back to him now? Well, yeah, but she doesn't. Oh, savage. So then all the good guys are gonna have a big party.
Oh,
very fun.
man.
And Lando and this ex-stormtrooper girl talk about how she doesn't know where she's from, and he's gonna be like, well, let's find out. Well, what does that mean? Unclear, sir. Either a spin-off adventure, or he's gonna hook up with somebody 55 years younger than him. Well, that's either exciting or gross. Potentially both. So what do you think overall? Well, it sounds great, but one thing's kind of bugging me. What's that, sir? Well, you said that Palpatine, like, transmits a message. I just wish we could hear what it was. Oh, yeah, I actually had a pretty cool idea about that. Oh, you did? Yeah. Have you heard of Fortnite? What?
No
Hey guys,
way.
just Ryan here. Hope you like that pitch meeting. There are over 100 episodes of pitch meeting on the channel that you could check out. I also have some other videos on there, so click around. Also, let me know in the comments section what other movies you'd like.
No way. No. I didn't know. Send it, dude. Can you send it to me? I haven't seen it. I don't even know what you guys are talking about. B movie. Oh my god. Okay, all right, next time. Dude, this 5 minutes chat. Oh my. Dude, B movie, one for the road. One more, dude. One more for the road. B movie. Send me that, dude. Send me on the storm. Watch this. Okay, it's right here.
I don't know what's gonna happen.
What the fuck just happened? Now what?
Hello, everyone in Fortnite. I'm Jeff Keighley, and this is an unprecedented event we've all gathered for. Millions of us from around the world
Jeff
for an
Keighley?
exclusive scene premiere from Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker. As you've seen, there's a little bit more to today's festivities. Why don't y'all use your favorite emotes right now to tell me how excited you are about this. We see some of you guys out there. We see Demise, we see Dr. Lupo, Willie Rex. All you guys have gathered here. Luca 4 Gaming, welcome to this special event. For the
Use
first
your
time
favorite emote
inside
to
of
tell me how
Fortnite,
excited you are.
J.J. Abrams will be here, and we're going to show you as seen from The Rise of Skywalker. But wait, who's this?
Oh, hello, I am a stormtrooper, but I'm also a person. You saw me moonwalking down here. How is everybody? Let's emote! Let's all dance and emote!
We're all doing quite well, but I was expecting J.J. Abrams.
Well, he's in there. He's in there. He is my closest friend in the universe, so I made sure he's good and in there. That was a kind of a weird trip up there. I was in the bathroom the whole time. What happened? How did we land?
I don't know how you got on the Millennium Falcon in the first place.
Sneaky. Thank you for saying I'm just very good at my job. Look at me march. Look at me march. Look at me march. Look at me march. You know what I mean?
You're an excited stormtrooper. Are you in the film as well?
I am. Oh, thank you for. I would love to plug my own film. It's Star Wars. I am in this film. I believe I did one scene, and JJ was so blown away by me in the background. He was like, "Okay, we're gonna keep putting you in. You're my closest friend. I'm inspired by you." That's what he kind of said.
All right. Well, I hope JJ's actually.
So they're throwing shit?
I mean, I could bring him out. Do you want me to bring him out?
What is that?
What do you guys think? Should we bring out J.J. Abrams right now?
They're throwing shit at them?
We can if we want to bring. Yep, that's it. How am I possibly blowing a bubble through my helmet? That's what we asked. Ladies
He's
and
fucking throwing
gentlemen,
oranges, dude. Holy
please
fuck.
welcome to the stage, J.J. Abrams.
Hello, Fortnite. I have never been thinner.
Oh, you look.
Not one time.
You've been working at your legs. Look amazing, JJ.
They
You know the first
literally
thing I do?
made JJ
I don't
Abrams.
eat.
You don't eat, and we could tell. You could tell in your. You could tell in your legs.
Amazing. I'd like to say hello to everyone in the world. Hola, and bonjour.
Oh wow.
And konnichiwa.
Oh my goodness.
Ciao.
And you're not reading this off a list?
No. This is me.
Oh, okay.
It's pretty
Ninja
amazing.
died
JJ
for.
is live inside of the game.
Yasu, I'm not.
Oh, sorry, he's still going.
Okay,
Yeah.
keep going.
Hello.
Okay.
Salam. Hey.
It's amazing that you could say these with such precision when your pants are so tight.
Well, it is amazing to be here. Look at this. This is incredible.
Unbelievable.
Insane. Never before have we had a live
Check my phone.
conversation
Hold on.
inside
Hold
of
on.
Fortnite.
Check my phone.
Oh yeah. This is unbelievable.
Everyone is dancing, emoting, having fun, and JJ, it's so exciting to have you here. Now, since we are in Fortnite, we're in this virtual world.
Yep.
Anything can happen, and we might be able to change even who you are. So you look great as yourself, but what if we change you into?
That's what I'm talking
There you
about.
go.
Whoa!
That's what I'm talking about. Thank you very much.
Oh,
Yeah, and
femme
it can come true, my
JJ
friends. Your
Abrams.
biggest dream of all could come true because you could become your friend here.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
No way.
Here's the thing about the Stormtrooper. What is your identity?
FN143. That's my name.
FN143.
Yeah.
They're 4 digits.
The 0 is silent. Oh my goodness! You just turned into. Is that my dad?
Yeah.
Dad?
Can you guys maybe do a dance together or something like
Yeah,
that?
let's do it.
Yeah.
On 3, 2, 1, let's go, Dad. Okay.
That's good.
All right. That's cool. That feels appropriate.
Look at my moves.
Sure, yeah.
You guys are looking good. We can even turn you into me if we want, JJ. No one want to do that, but there you go. Anything is possible
That's amazing.
inside of Fortnite.
2 Jeffs. This is my fantasy.
It is fun being here.
Exactly.
So, the only thing is about FN143. I didn't know that you were going to be here, and
Thank you.
You were a little bit annoying, frankly.
Oh, that's funny.
In the shoot. You kept wanting to do your soliloquy.
Yes, so I had this big soliloquy that I tried to put into the movie anytime. Oh, I can do it right now?
Do it right now if you'd like to.
Trooper. What is a stormtrooper? Are we just the stuff we wear on top, or is there more inside? Anyway, episode 9 is 95 minutes of me doing that if you want to check it out.
That's the big reveal. Well, JJ, you've been traveling around the world. Of course, the film comes out on Friday, December 20th. I wanted to ask you sort of, setting it up for all of us, what can we expect from episode 9?
Before I talk about that, can we discuss how good I look here?
Yes.
You look incredible.
This is like BTS, JJ. I look like I'm in a band.
It's unbelievable.
Here's what I would say. The thing that is most exciting for me about Rise of Skywalker is it's the group on an adventure together, and it's full of crazy action and comedy and surprises, and I think it's pretty moving too. So hopefully it's good for everyone.
And of course, FN, your scene.
I'm in there. I mean, I don't know what's gonna happen, but there's so many good scenes that I have in this one. I wonder which one JJ's gonna show. I have no idea.
Well, JJ did bring an exclusive scene with us to see from the film, but before we do that, we want to do something kind of interactive with the millions of people around the world who are inside of the game. So you see those pads that are in front of the stage here? Well, they're going to come to life because we're going to ask you a question about what you think this scene is going to be that JJ brought exclusively to Fortnite. What is this scene about? There are 4 options. Move to one of the pads to predict what you think JJ might show us here from episode 9. Let's see here. Everyone's locking in their choices here. You're going to have about 10 seconds remaining now to make your choice, and you can you see we've got Darth Jar Jar, we've got the Jedi Mind Trick, Knights of Ren, and Rey and Kylo Power Ballad. Doesn't seem like FN.
Well, in the comments, you can. Oh, look what we got.
Jedi Mind Trick, JJ. Everyone thinks there might be a Jedi Mind Trick in this scene. Are they right? Are they wrong?
If that's the scene that they want to see, then let's show them that scene.
Wow.
The power of that. All right, well, here it is. This has never happened before, an exclusive premiere of a scene from Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker, which is in theaters on Friday, December 20th.
I am in this scene. Let's check it out. I'm in the scene, definitely.
He's not.
I'm in the scene. Watch out for me in the scene.
You won't see him.
Credentials and manifest.
Use race data.
Which way? No idea. Follow me.
Drop your weapons.
It's okay that we're here.
It's okay that you're here. It's good.
Did she do that to us?
Give people what they want.
I was unbelievable.
You were
Oh
not
boy,
in that scene.
I was in that scene. I was the one that fell down and said, "Oops, my knees hurt." That was me. I hope you kept my audio.
Some of your finest work. Well, all you folks, Demise, we see Lulupo. All you, show us your favorite emote about what you thought of that scene from The Rise of Skywalker.
He said Lupo twice.
Sure, I'd love to.
They are literally just plugging Fortnite streamers.
2, 1. Sorry, I gotta warm up. Here we go.
I got the wiggle.
You got the
I
moves,
got the
Abrams.
wiggle.
How are you able to wiggle like that when your pants and your clothes are so tight on you? How could you even move?
This is how I roll.
I can hear the stitches breaking every time you wiggle. Oh, there I go, there I go, there I go. I said, here. Okay.
FN143. Thanks, everyone. This was really fun.
FN143.
It's amazing to do this for the first time inside of Fortnite. We are
Wow,
so
that was
excited
pretty
about the film,
poggers.
JJ.
Thank you.
We'll see it obviously next Friday. And FN, we'll look out for your scene.
Thank you, guys. Thanks so much.
He's not in the movie.
I will be in the movie. Thank you.
Cut out. All right.
Thank you all.
Well, thanks very much, JJ. Great to see you. We will see you again soon, hopefully inside of
I'm
Fortnite.
running.
All right, off you go.
Watch me go.
Whoa, hands
Watch me go.
behind.
And I'm gone.
There goes JJ. But before we leave you, we have one last question that is going to be a very important decision that everyone around the world makes. Now tell us a little bit about you.
Yeah,
The
JJ
question
just-
is, what is your
Naruto
favorite
ran away.
lightsaber?
What a
You
question.
don't get to answer this, FN.
Okay, I might though.
Yeah, do you have a favorite?
What are the choices?
Yes. All right. Well, you've got. It looks like we've got red, we've got purple, we've got green, and we've got blue. What's going on? I don't know. I've got a really bad feeling about.
What is that? I gotta go. And they're gonna see that I'm here. I'm gonna get in a lot of trouble. I gotta go on this bouncy ball. I gotta go on this bouncy ball. Bye-bye. That's my catchphrase. Bye-bye.
Do kids really, like, find that funny? I gotta go on this bouncy ball. I gotta go on the like, are you fucking kidding me? You're a grown-ass fucking adult. What the fuck is wrong with you?
At last the work of generations is complete. The great error is corrected.
Jesus
the day of
Christ.
victory is at hand. The day of revenge. The day of the Sith.
Yeah, this is the broadcast that wasn't in the movie. And I had to go play Fortnite to hear it. Okay. And now they all get lightsabers to kill each other. Pog! Dude, look. Fortnite, that was cool, okay? Like, the intro scene where they're, like, the fucking TIE fighters and shit, and, like, fighting and in the sky, like, that's cool, right? And the mech battle that happened in Star Wars, that's cool. Fortnite is really cool looking, but the whole, you have to, like, go on Fortnite in order to see this scene or hear this broadcast that was supposed to be in the movie, that was talked about in the movie, but not in the movie, and only in this game. That's just fucking awful. Dude, that's like, I can't wrap my head around why they thought that was a good idea. Like, it was in the movie? I don't even remember it being in the movie. It's money, right? But for the people, like... Oh, God. And this whole cringy fucking cringe shit with J.J. Abrams and this stupid Stormtrooper, and Jeff Keighley just shamelessly plugging all the big Fortnite streamers and kept saying their name. Oh, we see you, Dr. Lupo. Oh, we see you, dude. We see all of you guys. Oh, did I mention we see Dr. Lupo? Hey, Dr. Lupo! Emote, dude. Do the thing. Hey, do you like us? Hey, Dr. Lupo. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck? This is... I don't know if this is genius, dude. I don't know if this is genius marketing strategy or just, like, shameless fucking bullshit.
We want to do something kind of interactive with the millions of people around the world who are inside of the game. So you see those pads that are in front of the stage here? Well, they're going to come to life because we're going to ask you...
Why does this guy timestamp RIP? Opening crawls, Palpatine did this broadcast across the galaxy. Yeah. The movie started, no one acted like anything happened, and then halfway in the broadcast happened. I don't remember the broadcast happening. I remember the opening crawl. I just don't remember hearing Palpatine's broadcast. You play off the massive popularity of the game events and its streamers, and you pander to impressionable kids. Yeah. I don't fucking know, dude. I'm lost. I'm at a loss here. When are the Paw Patrol skins? Mom, I can't talk. When are the Paw Patrol? You once a fucking dude, if Disney's involved, dude, then Disney Clubhouse, Disney's Junior, Mickey's fucking Clubhouse, dude, when's that gonna be a skin? The last Airbender was made for kids, by the way. You don't have to treat kids like they're stupid. I think that's the problem, dude, because they treat, like, Disney Channel now and, like, cartoons now just basically treat kids like they don't have fucking brains. Like, their brains are literally just mush piles to store all this information that companies and broadcasters want to just shove in there. Be like, buy our product. You want this slime. You want this silly putty. You want these markers, dude. You want this character. You want to force your parents to buy you this movie. Like, it feels like it's less so trying to make art and like back in the day when cartoons were like actually art and proper writing and just really good overall, like The Last Airbender. And now it's just, what can we shove into kids' brains to make them, like, want to get their parents to buy them this shit. Because the biggest market is children to make money off of.
Movie for me? Yeah.
B movie. This is the last one.
Yes,
last
sir,
one.
I do. I've been working very closely with Jerry
disgusting.
Seinfeld on this script. Oh, Jerry Seinfeld, interesting. Yeah, it's gonna be called B movie, you know, like a bee movie, but this is about actual bees. Oh, the title is a pun. That's something. Yeah, and I don't want to name drop, but this whole thing started when Jerry was having lunch with Steven Spielberg. Oh, Spielberg. And Steven said he absolutely loved the idea, so we just ran with it. If he loved it so much, why isn't he producing it? I don't know. Do you think he might have said that as a joke? Oh my God. But you said Jerry Seinfeld's attached? Yeah, he is. Okay, well then I could sell this thing, no problem. Great. Anyway, so what's the movie about? Right, so the main character is named Barry B. Benson. Okay. You see how his middle name is B? Right. Please clap.
Hey, Lewis.
Thank you. So we meet Barry and he's starting his day, you know, he sharpens his stinger. Listen, that's very clever, but I can't clap every time you make a bee joke. Oh, that's fair, because you'd be clapping this whole time. I should probably point out, though, that male bees don't have stingers. I'm pretty sure bees have stingers, sir. Not male bees, no. Well, anyway, so then Barry talks to his mom and dad about how... Wait, his mom and dad? Yeah. But hives have queens, and they give birth to all the bees, so he wouldn't have a mom and dad. Well, how was I supposed to know that? Did you write an entire movie about bees without doing any research on bees? First of all, yes. Okay. Second of all, in this movie, if I have the chance to make a bee joke, then facts will absolutely come second, okay? Oh, disregarding facts for the sake of puns is tight. Puns are all that matter in this world, sir. Oh, I think you might have just revealed some of the darkness lurking deep within your soul. Oh, whoops. Whoopsie. Anyway, so Barry has to go to his graduation ceremony, so he and his friend Adam hop in their little bee car and they drive off. They have cars, but they can fly. Listen, Jerry Seinfeld likes cars, I don't know what to tell you. Well, okay then. And then Barry finds out that when he picks a job, he's stuck with it for life. How did he not already know that? Unclear. Huh. So he goes out on a pollen mission in Central Park and almost gets killed by a couple playing tennis. Okay. And then it starts to rain and he lands in the apartment of the tennis players. He lands in the apartment of the same people he encountered in Central Park? That's right. What are the odds of that? I don't know. Math is hard. That's true, it is. So anyway, this guy Ken is about to kill Barry, but then his wife Vanessa saves him. Wow, that's very nice of her. Yeah, so then Barry's gonna, you know, instantly fall in love with her.
Movie.
What? Yeah, he gets all nervous and flustered. He thinks she's just beautiful. You're saying we're gonna have a romantic storyline between a human woman and a bee? That's right, sir, we are. But how would that even work? Well, I'm glad you asked that question, because I actually have some very detailed drawings I'd like to show you. Oh, no, thank you. Oh, okay, I'll just email them over to you then. Please don't. Oh, should I burn them? Absolutely, yeah, please burn those as soon as you can. I'll get right on that after this meeting, sir. I have a flamethrower in my car. You what? Anyway, so the bees have this one huge rule where they're not allowed to talk to humans, right? Okay. But Barry's in love with this woman, so he goes ahead and talks to her. Oh, wow, so what's gonna happen to Barry for having broken the rules? Absolutely nothing. Oh, and then Barry discovers that humans have been stealing honey this whole time. Right, they didn't know that? Nope, they didn't, so then Barry is gonna sue the human race on behalf of the bees. Oh, he is? Yeah, so then the movie's gonna take a sharp turn and become a courtroom legal battle, and that's gonna be enjoyable for kids to watch? Oh yeah, kids love legal proceedings. I guess a couple of minutes in a courtroom could be funny. This is gonna take up a third of the movie. Oh, it is? Yeah, and then Vanessa and Barry are gonna joke about a suicide pact. Very kid appropriate. And then at a certain point, Barry's friend Adam is gonna sting the human lawyer guy. Male bees don't have stingers though. And it's gonna be a dramatic moment because the whole movie we've been saying that when a bee stings a human, the bee dies. So he dies? Nope. Oh, you're not even following your own rules. Anyway, so eventually the bees win the court case and they get all the honey back and they don't have to work anymore. Wow. And then because of that, all the plants in the world die. Uh-oh. So then Barry and Vanessa have to take a plane to go steal a flower float, but then on the plane ride home, the pilots get knocked out and they have to land the plane themselves, so they do it with the help of millions of bees. Sure, all that might as well happen. Yeah, we had no idea what to do for the climax, so we just threw some crazy stuff in there. It's probably fine. Yeah, we figured who really cares at this point? Let's just throw some action on the screen. But what are they gonna do about all the dead plants? It's gonna be hard to reverse that damage. Actually, it's gonna be super easy. Barely an inconvenience. Oh, really? Yeah, they just sprinkle some pollen on the plants and they instantly come back to life. That's not how that works at all. It might be. It's not. Okay, well, is that really gonna change your opinion of this movie? No, it's fine. At this point, we're just straight up making anything, to be honest. Oh, you are? Yeah, I mean, we just greenlit a movie about a panda that does kung fu. Okay, yeah, the bee movie's gonna look like a masterpiece compared to something like that. Hey guys, it's Ryan here. Hope you enjoyed
Kung Fu
that
Panda
pitch
actually got
meeting. We
nominated
have
for an
a-
Oscar. DreamWorks, dude, just puts out fucking anything, dude. They'll have like 20 shitters and then like one like diamond in the rough and then just another 20 shitters. Like, DreamWorks is such a fucking weird company. Oh my god, Aladdin. Okay. Coraline? Interesting. Coraline freaks me out. Space Jam! Okay. Enough, dude. We watched enough. I think we watched enough. Enough, dude. I was gonna play Subnautica today, but I think it's too late. Next stream we'll play Subnautica. Monsters Inc. overview movie? Dude, just like I want to give props to DreamWorks for making some good movies. Like How to Train Your Dragon was good, and the third movie just kind of wasn't. Shrek, obviously classic, but people will argue like Shrek isn't that good of a movie. It's just like funny. It's funny to say Shrek's a good movie. You know what I mean? I want to be in a DreamWorks like writing like room and just figure out what's going on in their brains. Cause it's fucking insane. Oh, I'm gonna get recommended so much Screen Rant. Holy shit. I really like that YouTube channel. Oh god, Zoe showed me it. That guy's too funny. Do you ever watch Red Letter Media? I don't know what that is. It's a guy that does all the Star Wars reviews. All those Star Wars reviews? I don't know what that means. What are all those Star Wars reviews? Oh. Shrek 1 and 2 were good. Shrek 2 was good? I feel like it's a meme to say Shrek 2 is good. I believe you did. Puss in Boots. That's your redeeming quality for Shrek 2 is Puss in Boots. Okay, dude. Okay, sure. Didn't Puss get his own movie? He did. He fucking did. The Puss got his own movie. Definitely enjoyable. I'd say it was entertaining. I don't know about like super good. As far as sequels go, it's pretty good. Yeah. They didn't definitely like fuck it up indefinitely. Plus baby dragons? Oh yeah, dude, the donkey fucks the dragon and has babies. That's always interesting. Yeah, put it in the introvert. Put it in the Storm watch list. I'll watch it on the next one. I'll watch it on the next stream. Alright, thanks dudes. Sorry the stream was so late today and it's just kind of like scuffed React Andy content. I was going to do like just watch a couple videos and then do Subnautica, and then I fell down the fucking Screen Rants rabbit hole, and then now it's kind of late because I got on late, and fucking hell how streaming works in my channel. I hope you guys had a chill fun day, just hanging. Thanks everybody for being here, and for all the subs, and the dono I got earlier. That was really fucking cool. I appreciate that a lot. Grav, if you're still here. I always didn't really like doing reacting content because I thought it was just like lazy kind of content, like people who just sit there and watch YouTube videos and other people watch. I was like, why would anyone want to do that? But then I kind of got watched other streamers watching content on YouTube, and I was like, wait, I'm watching this. So and I like it, you know, because it's sort of like you're watching it with a friend and you're listening to their opinion as well, and it's someone you like watching it, and it's sort of just chilling out and just watching videos with your bros. I just thought it was, and I don't know, dude. And there's a bunch of videos I want to watch with you guys, and I want to show you, be like, you know how you have a friend who's like, hey dude, watch me do this sick 360 headshot in Call of Duty 4, and it's you know what I mean? I could just be like, hey guys, I found this video, I really want to show you guys, and then I can just watch it. I feel like that's cool. That's fun. So yeah, thanks for hanging with me today. Next stream, I will probably be on earlier. Probably. I'm not gonna say I'm going to be, but I'm gonna try my hardest to wake up earlier, and I have to figure out a way to fucking fix my entire life, I guess. Some videos are just not fun to watch alone. Having people to share them with enhances the experience. True. Hot Ones is a good series. I've seen a lot of Hot Ones. I've actually seen a lot of Hot Ones. But yeah. And some videos aren't good to watch on stream because some I like to watch Korean cafe vlogs, and sometimes that's just not the content some people want to see. So I watch those in my own time, but some videos are cool to watch on stream, and it's you kind of have to filter them out and figure out which one's best. But yeah, thanks everybody for watching and chilling out with me. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for always being here. If you haven't already, join my Discord. I hang out there and voice chat. I was playing Papers, Please in Discord last night, and I streamed it on Discord, and people were just hanging out and voice chat. It was pretty fun. I might do that again tonight. I kind of I've been feeling that game. I was thinking about playing it on stream, but I don't know. Maybe if I'm just chilling and I don't know what I'm fucking doing. I'll donate $100 if you drink water out of your shoe. No, you won't. Nuh-uh. Trey Vids, fuck your Discord. No, bitch. Fuck you. Smile. Okay, bye guys.
Say goodbye, my love, when we haven't even said hello. I see your face, I feel your sadness, I feel your pain sadness.